Hello, everyone! Am I supposed to hit start now? Yes, you are all supposed to hit start now. It is I, DM Esquire, and this is the first episode of Storm King's Thunder. I am super excited, and this is going to be a really fun time. Yeah. So, welcome, everybody. Why don't we go around and introduce ourselves? I'm going to start to that side with Jax.
Hello, hello. I am Jax, and I am here to rock.
What's your character?
My character is Senzin. He is a dragonborn paladin. He is chivalrous and ardent and a bit special, but we'll just have to see in what way.
Awesome. And then to my other side, Cloverbee.
Well, thank you for specifying that because I've got a hefty lag going on. Um, I am playing Menridin. She is a Triton warlock, and she is new in town and loving it.
Woohoo. Let's move on down to Ella.
I am playing a half-elf ranger named Piranha. She's a bit of a hometown hero. She doesn't really care much for the highfalutin folks who take advantage of the salt of the earth kind of folks. So yeah, she likes to get a little revenge sometimes, and she likes to shoot on the side, pick up some cash.
All right, cool. Right below me, Star Cells. Tell us about yourself and your character.
All right, my character is Shazara, who is a warlock and a scholar, was studying to be a scholar, and bit of a bookworm, spends most of her time in the library until things happened, which brought her together with this group.
Excellent. BJ.
Hi, I am playing Dauphine, the rogue. She's a lovable, positive person who's, wouldn't say fled from home. She has a wonderful family. They get together for dinner and stuff like that. But she comes from a royal lineage, and she decided that ruling the kingdom just wasn't for her. So her loving, wonderful parents let her go off about the way to be the kingdom's hero instead, while her poor sister was stuck learning the role of being kingdom ruler, which sounds incredibly boring.
Excellent. And then I think I did a little bit in the intro, but I am, my name's Seth Polanski. I am DM Esquire for this lovely game, and this is going to be a blast. I'm so excited. This is my first time running a 5th edition game, never mind streaming running a 5th edition game. So if it turns into a shit show, it is all my fault.
Yeah, you asked for this.
I really did.
You brought it on yourself,
really
bud.
did.
Yeah, entirely.
As somebody said, handpicked.
See, good. I'm not the only. It does my heart good to see the warlock drinking in addition to the DM. All right.
Cheers.
Oh, look at all my friends
Cheers.
showing up. Thanks for watching already, friends. I see a Myriad and a Cave Necessity, and a Fort Worth Bell and a Praetor. So thanks everybody. It's awesome. All right, so we're gonna show off our since we've got another fun scene. Here we go. Our story. Our story is going to begin. So, you are all going to arrive separately at the Lucky Find Inn. It is an inn on the shores of the Ardeep River, and some of you have been directed here for purpose. Some of you are on your way to somewhere else. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think we are going to begin with... Who shall we begin with? Let's say Piranha
Okay.
is arriving.
I'm pulling up the messages that you sent us earlier.
And by the way,
All right.
let me show you what it looks like. Here we go. Special images. This is a lovely image of the Lucky Find Lodge on the shores of the Ardeep River.
Excellent. Let me make sure. All right, so I guess I'm gonna.
You are
sell-
carrying, by the way, you're carrying a buck.
I'm carrying a buck.
Yes.
All right. Well, then I think I'd like to find someone interested in making a purchase. Maybe I'll head up to the bar and talk to the bartender, see
Well,
if they're
you head up,
in need of some game.
You head up to the front stairs, and the proprietress Pepper, the sex bomb halfling, meets you at the front gate. She's standing on the front porch. What the other thing you notice, there are probably 7 or 8 halfling children in various stages of dress running around the place screaming. And some of them are trying to help run the inn, but there are tons and tons of halfling children floating around the place. And she says, Piranha, my friend, welcome. I see you've brought dinner.
Indeed, I have. I hope this is enough to feed, the whole family. And how are the kiddos doing these days? I love them kids.
They're doing wonderfully. Thank you for asking. The twins are fine. They were asking about you. My husband's in the kitchen. Oh, and the other husband is still hunting, but we'll see you soon. So come on in, make yourself at home.
All right. Where should I drop this buck for now? Do you want me to leave him outside, or?
Bring it back to the kitchen, and Stipple will start preparing it.
All right. It's all field dressed and everything, so it shouldn't be too hard.
Woohoo! Why don't you move yourself back into the kitchen? And I think at that point,
Which one is mine?
you're right down at the bottom. Owlbear Rodeo's fun, isn't it?
Wait. This one labeled Pepper is not me. Is it this
Nope.
one?
Yeah, Piranha, the one
Wait.
labeled this one right here. At the stairs.
I don't even see her. Oh, she's invisible for me.
Really?
I can move her name. Okay, no, that's good.
There you go.
All right, I'm gonna go hang out with the little Stips.
There you go. Then I believe Dauphine will be arriving next. We're
There I
testing the bounds of your knowledge of Owlbear Rodeo already.
I have arrived.
Pepper greets you and says, "Milady, your usual room is prepared. Dinner will be this evening at 7 if you'd like to join us all."
Wonderful. I would love to.
And she shows you to your, you get the big room over here.
Woo! These
Then-
accommodations will do. I need a bath.
Excellent. The bath is over here in the, if you want to go to the bathroom, there you are.
There's no private bath? I'm appalled.
Unfortunately, you do not have a private bath. No. Then, arriving will be our dragonborn friend over by the stables.
Okay. There was a beholder eyeballing me in the bathroom. I don't know
Yes.
what that was about.
That was someone following us. So someone likes us enough already to follow.
That's pretty cool.
All right, so Senzin will dismount, I suppose, from his trusty steed and will approach the front door.
Pepper steps up and says, "Can I help you, good sir?"
Good evening, milady. I would like some refreshment, if that's all right.
She says, "Of course, please come in, and I will show you to the lounge. Do you need a room?"
Yes, please.
Fine, that'll be 1 silver.
All right. And he gives her 3 silver.
She smiles and says, "Would you like a private No. No. She smiles. She says, "Thank you very much, and I will show you to our best room upstairs. So you can either go upstairs, or you can hang out over here in the lounge and wait for dinner."
That's fine. I'll hang out.
Excellent. Two more, and then we can start. Yay! I submit to you that the Triton and, let's say, Shazara and Menridin walk up just about the same time to the front door stoop there. And Pepper greets you and says, ladies. Can I help you?
Menridin boldly steps forward and excitedly says, "Hello, I was told to come here. I think I'm supposed to stay here. I don't know how much a night is, though." And she pulls out a handfuls of coins. Says, "Can you take whatever I need?"
Pepper smiles and nods gently and says, "That will be 1 silver," and she only takes 1 silver from you. Says, "You should be more careful with that, dear."
Menridin smiles and puts the rest of the coins back in her bag.
And you, madame? She is addressing Shazara. I think you're muted.
I look at Menridin, and then I look at Pepper, and I ask her if there's a bar nearby.
She smiles.
Because I really could use a drink right now.
She smiles a wicked little smile, and she says, "We have a fully stocked bar, of course." And she shows you into where Senzin is and says, "What can I bring you?"
I say something
Oh,
strong.
She smiles, nods, and says, "Someone will be in with your drink shortly." Uh-oh, I hear people typing furiously. I should check the Discord.
Oh no, I don't have that open.
There's probably a little bit of lag, yeah. Don't worry about that. It is what it is. All right, cool. Well, I think we're going to move to the wonderful scene where Dauphine comes out of the bathroom dripping wet, and the other 3 characters are having drinks in the lounge. So Dauphine, you have just taken a lovely bath. You feel refreshed, and you're on your way back to the room, and you enter the lounge area, and you see Shazara, Senzin, and Menridin sort of eyeing each other, but drinking tasty beverages and sort of relaxing and getting the dust of the road off themselves. Some of them might even be waiting to use the washroom. Dauphine, that's you, BJ. I said Dauphine,
I'm sorry,
that's you, BJ.
I couldn't hear anything for a while. There was no sound, so it's working now.
There you go. So you come out of the washroom. You've just taken a lovely shower or bath, and you see 3 other folks in the room: Menridin, Shazara, and Senzin. And some of them might even be waiting to take a bath themselves. But they're enjoying tasty beverages and eyeing you up and down.
Okay, I eye them up and down, return, and say, "Hello there."
Hello, milady. How fare you?
Good so far. It's been a nice day. Looking forward to something nice to eat. Is the food here good?
I hope to find out. How about you, ladies? And he looks to the others.
I don't really know if I can eat right now.
Oh?
But I couldn't help overhearing Menridin that you were told to come here.
Oh yes, I mean my boss. I guess he's a boss. I'm not really quite sure how to describe him, but he has a task for me. I'm supposed to be in this area, so this is the only. Well, I guess it's the only hotel in the area. So here I am.
I sidle in from the kitchen, just fucking elbows deep in buck innards and blood and shit. Like, greetings, y'all. There's a bartender?
There is no bartender in this room, so...
If anyone would be so kind as to pour me a glass of something tall and frosty, I'd sure appreciate it. Is the shitter free? Because I, just gesture to the deer leaving.
Pepper, you hear Pepper yelling from rooms away. "Don't worry, the vodka will be in shortly."
All right. Hope it's sooner rather than later, Pep. I'm gonna go wash this this animal off of me. Pleasure, all of you. Charmed. I go and just briefly go and Like, so briefly. Was that me? I think. No, that's not me. That's Delphine. Sorry. Didn't mean to manhandle you.
I've switched the view here. We're back in the roleplay screen, so don't worry about moving your character for now.
Okay, yeah, I go in and I like do such a half-assed job. I come out still basically dripping like just diluted blood, but I'm just like, good enough. I mean, fuck it, at this point.
And at that point, Stipple, one of Pepper's husbands, comes in, and he's carrying a literal, it's a huge tray filled with ice and chilled vodka shots. So he puts them down on the table in the middle of the room and says, "Enjoy, oppa," and walks out of the room.
All right. I walk over, I grab two, and I didn't catch any of y'all's names, but cheers, well met, down the hatch. And then I'm not going to do that with these drinks, but
Yeah.
What are y'all's names, by the way?
So Senzin's going to walk over. Is it on a tray?
It's on a table
just
now.
Put them on down.
There's a tray, and it's on a table in the middle of the room.
Okay. So he walks over and he grabs the tray and he walks over to Delphine and offers her the tray and says, "Milady, would you like a drink? I am Senzin."
I absolutely would like a drink, and it's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And then he eyes the other two, and he recalled Shazara's earlier statement of needing a really stiff drink, so he pads over to her, holds out the tray. "Milady, would you like a drink?"
Absolutely. So I take one of the shot glasses, just chug it down, put the glass back down again, and then say, "So, are we gonna figure out what's going on here? Because I am really kind of confused." And I'll take another one, if you don't mind.
As this is happening, Shazara sort of downs the second shot, shudders for a little bit. She's standing there shuddering. Black light starts pouring out of her eyes. And about 3 seconds later, it stops, and she just looks around again and says, "Oh, was I saying something?" Now would be the time that vision we discussed happened.
Did
Dear God, what is afflicting them?
What?
Did anybody else see that?
Is there some eldritch horror embodying you, darling?
Are you possessed? Do we need a priest? I think we need a priest.
No, there
Someone
is
find a cleric. Is there a cleric in the house?
large beings, hundreds of them,
Well,
and
you should get those out of you.
people are just flying, dying. Nobody else saw this.
They're all kind of looking at you like you're crazy.
I think I need a third.
Yeah, maybe you should have another drink about that, babe.
All right. While this is going on, I'm just throwing shit at you left and right here. So while this is going on, where did we go? There is a sort of a knock at the door, and you hear Pepper being utterly obsequious and, fawning over someone. And let me see if I can find it. Let's say it's this gentleman. There we go. This gentleman shows up. And lo and behold, it is Delphine's uncle.
Oh, no.
It is Delphine's uncle, and his name is Rixit, Rixit. And he says, "Delphine, niece, it is lovely to see you."
Fix-it. Whatever brings you here.
Well, I'm here for dinner, first off. But second, I have a message from your mother.
Oh, how's she?
How do you think my sister is?
Well, I meant to come home for dinner last week, but I got busy.
He chuckles, smiles, downs a double shot of vodka, and says, "I'm gonna go wash up. I'll have dinner with the rest of you later."
Mind the deer blood.
He's sort of kind of covered in the dust of the road and some kind of blood himself.
All right, I like him more now.
You're about half an hour from dinner right now, so if you want to have a little more chatting time to figure out what the fuck is going on with Shazara, go to town.
So the crazy one, what's your name, hun?
Shazara.
Hi, Shazara.
And I would like to say I'm not the crazy one, but I'm really just not sure right now.
Hey, you know what? Own your shit, babe. It's fine. Everybody's got their thing going on, you know? So what is it? Dead people and flying and whatnot?
More like giant warriors.
Giants.
Giants. And
Well-
I still don't even know what happened and why I'm here. And though you all seem like lovely company, I still don't know why I'm here with you.
Well, I know I am here, and I'm here because I heard tell that there are some giants causing a ruckus, and I came to give them up for about it. So, if you know something about giants, I'm here to listen.
All I can tell you is just what I saw, and it wasn't pretty.
What did you see? Did you see landmarks? Did you see recognizable insignia? Did you see? Walk me
Darkness.
through it.
It
Was
was
there a name?
just darkness, and it looked like a battle, and there were many giants and people being slaughtered left and right. But it was so dark, I couldn't see anything else.
All right. So it was giants fighting, normal folk, town folk. Is that right?
I don't know if they were town folk or if they were soldiers, but they were definitely not giants. People more like you and me.
Well, that's what I came here for. So,
That sounds like a terrible sign of the future.
Yeah. Do you have like the future touch or something? You've
She's
done this
touched it by
before?
something, obviously.
Oh.
She's pretty obviously a warlock. Like, it's
Yeah.
pretty clear that she's made a pact with something.
Yeah. Benredin's getting all excited because she's like, oh, is this what I'm here for?
Well, what are y'all here
Wish
for?
I could tell you more. I just don't know. I just don't know what's happening myself.
Okay, so I'm sorry, I lost your name. I don't mean to call you the crazy. How would I just call you TCO? TCO. So you're here
Shazara.
because, right? I'm gonna remember that. So you're here because the visions and such, and then you wound up here, and then Fancy Night, Fancy Girl, and Mystical. Mer. Is that offensive? I don't know. The aqueous one. What brings y'all here?
Just for Senzin, these are the 4 women that your vision was about.
I am a protector. I am here to protect those in need of protecting. Do any of you need protecting?
Absolutely not.
Of course. You look very capable.
Pretty sure I can handle myself. I'm just on my way to mom's for dinner. I don't know what any of this is all about.
I mean, I'm always down for human shield, but how's your right hook against a hangover, mister?
He kind of scratches his frill. Can't say, ma'am, but I can certainly try to help.
Well, I'll take all the help you can give, soldier.
All right, we are approaching dinner, so Pepper says, she comes in and says, "It's dinner time. The deer has been dressed and prepared. We're gonna have an amazing dinner of succulent venison, and some pierogies and sauerkraut, and it's gonna be a wonderful thing." By the way, if you haven't, halflings are indeed Polish in my world, so they will foist pierogies at you with the drop of a hat and give you lots of chilled vodka. It'll be wonderful, I promise.
Sounds good to me.
So now we are going to move into dinner. Your uncle is there, and another person is there. Piranha, you have actually met this person before. This is your mentor. She is a ranger. She is, she's tried to recruit you multiple times into the Emerald Enclave, and you've sort of said, it's a little goody-goody for me. But she's there also. Give me a name. I have not named her. What's her name?
Seth, it took me days. It took me days in crowdsourcing.
All right, no worries. Her name is Sella. Sella. There you go.
Sella. Like it.
There you
Sella! Oh my goodness gracious. It has been too long. Why did you call me here? I mean, I have some sense, but do you want to give me the lowdown? Because, I mean, I remember you mentioning giants in your letter, and girl, some shit went down earlier with that one over there. She got something going on, but she's been seeing giants, so there's something happening here. Do you want to tell me what's up?
She says very blatantly, she's not trying to hide anything. You've rebuffed all of our attempts, and that's fine to recruit you into the Enclave. But we do have need of your services now. So would you help us do something? We need you to go, and you are perfect for this. We need you to go check out the village of Nightstone. There have been disturbing reports of giant activity, and we need you to go check it out. At that, Dauphine, your uncle, his head just picks right up and says, "Did you say Nightstone?" And she says yes. And he turns to Dauphine and says, "Your mom says you're going there too."
Wait, what? No, I'm supposed to go home. We're supposed to have a nice dinner.
It's
Maybe
Lord's Alliance.
Some new wardrobe.
It is Lord's Alliance business, and you know how she is about that. Just go check it out for her and report back.
All right, I will go.
And at that,
if this crazy lady's vision comes true and we all die, it's all your fault.
He looks at you, shakes his head, and rips in and grabs a big haunch of venison and starts eating. Properly, he's not a barbarian, but he's enjoying his venison.
Nom 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 nom.
So
that was 8-pointer, just so you know.
Yeah, that's why you weren't charged for the room. All right, so dinner is progressing. It's obvious that Piranha and Dauphine are going somewhere tomorrow.
Looks like we're headed the same direction. Fancy girl. You can tell me your name.
Okay.
Historically, I'm probably not gonna remember it, so I'll try. But you want some company?
Sure, I'd love some company.
Excellent. Anyone else head the same direction or interested in a day trip?
I am totally heading that way myself.
I'm heading where you guys are heading at this point. I don't know why, but that's just how it's going to be for now.
Wonderful.
Yep.
We've got an entire party to go.
All right, so you guys, I'll give you free reign. You guys can hang out here and role play and tell me how the rest of your evening goes, or if you want to go to the morning, we can do that too. I will sit back and let you guys take it over for a little bit if you want.
Hey, Poseidon over there. What's your story?
I mean, it's a little complicated. Let's just say the great and mighty Triton Kingdom does not particularly enjoy people making agreements with the creatures that we're supposed to be fighting. And I think that we should be brought into the modern age, and that maybe not everything from the deep dark depths is bad. But, not everybody agrees with me.
You sound awfully diplomatic. They fuck around with your shit and you made them find out what's up?
No, there were a lot of spears and stuff. So that's up here. But it's great. It's like a vacation. There's so much weird stuff up here. Like, you guys are eating a thing with hooves. Like, what is this? Why is this food? But
you fucking vegan or something?
I mean, no. We mostly fish, but like, I'll try anything once.
I mean, how many hoofed sea animals are there?
I mean, do seahorses? Do they? Are we gonna?
No, they mostly just have tails.
Yeah. Well, I'll try anything once myself. So this is venison. It is, I believe it's a ruminant. Not quite certain, but it is delicious, and it's got good iron. Y'all use iron down there, like in your blood and stuff.
I mean, I think it's in our blood. We don't do a lot of mining, so we really only.
We have a lot of dogs. We have many dogs under the sea.
Apparently.
Okay.
But yeah, so I'm just here. I'm having a great time, and I'm just kind of doing whatever my boss would like me to do until I figure out how to like go back home.
All right, I'm gonna pass a shot of vodka to this one, and cheers. Sounds like appropriate. All right.
I look at it strangely, and then just kind of go like, okay. Down it quickly.
Yeah, you're gonna want to. You especially are gonna want to drink a lot of water with that tonight.
She starts coughing a little bit, like, oh, why does the water burn?
You don't seem to be bothered by any of this.
I mean, all of Triton history is filled with stories of intense battles against leviathans and krakens and mighty creatures. So when my boss mentioned that I was supposed to meet up with a group of adventurers to go on a great quest, I figured I was going to do something like that. So.
Well, I mean, I'm familiar with the stories because, I do read a lot of books, but it still doesn't mean that any of this makes sense.
So how long have you had black things shooting out of your eyeballs?
I'd like to know.
Black things shooting out of my eyeballs?
You're not aware that this happens when you go into trance.
When did that happen?
Probably
Maybe
about
I had
the time.
a few too many?
I don't think we'd had any yet. I think we need a few more after witnessing that.
Yeah, I've been around a lot of drunks. Never have I ever seen that before. Yeah, you had some stuff like.
Well, tell me more, because I want to be able to look this up. I want to know what happened.
Strobe light out of your eyeballs. Crazy.
Yeah, it was like
it was like
a high elf rave.
I would like all of you to give me a perception check. So here's your first roll in the game.
Oh
my gosh, now I gotta find it.
Oh, except for you, Starcell. Except for
21.
Shazara.
Oh.
Fucking 21. What is
up?
up?
I gotta remember how to make that show. Yeah.
There we go. I will. Or Piranha, do you want me to type this to you, or do you want to just share it with the party after I say what I'm going to say?
I'm gonna say the fuck whatever
Okay.
you say to me. So
All right,
yeah, go ahead.
you notice that there are fresh tattoos. They're a little red and weeping. They're almost healed, but there's just a little bit of scarring on them. There are fresh tattoos around Shazara's wrists, ankles, and neck that are made of interlinking ravens and chains.
Damn, TCO, like nice tats, girl. You want to maybe put some ointment on them? They seem a little raw. But is there like a meaning behind it? Like they
If
looks.
there
I mean, it looks
is,
super great.
I haven't figured it out yet.
Very, very abstract, very artistic. Like, what made you decide to get those ones in particular?
I didn't.
That
Wait,
sounds like a rough.
did they just
deal.
magically appear one day? Were you held down by a stray tattoo artist gypsy? What happened?
I suppose similar to the strobe lights coming out of the eyes. I wish I had more answers.
How long has this weird shit been going? Like, how long have you had this weird shit happening?
Have you seen a cleric?
Yeah, I'm really
haven't
feeling like we
really
need clear.
Seen much of anybody. I spend a lot of time in the library.
And you spend so much time in the library.
Oh,
like,
someone. Okay,
haven't
hold on for a
seen-
second. Someone gave us a free chest, so I am not sure how to redeem that. Praetor, if you're watching, you're gonna have to help me. I think one of you may be getting a magic item because someone spent some channel points for a free chest.
That's so cool.
Nice.
So, all right, go ahead, continue. I'm sorry to interrupt the roleplay.
You spend so much time in the library that you haven't been able to find anything
Is
about
that a magic
like-
item you have there?
the
Yeah.
patterns.
Or
Or-
just happy
or-
to see me?
I mean, I
Anything
haven't
back?
had them for that long. I mean, really shortly before I was told to come here and meet the four of you.
I know. Just
But
because someone spends a lot of time in a library
I
doesn't mean
want
they
to
know the entire
find
contents. I'm just saying, the girl, just because she spends a lot of time in the library doesn't mean she knows everything in every fucking book that's in there. Like she's just there. She doesn't soul bond with every single tome. Just
I'm
saying.
working on it.
All right. How long has this been happening? Did you say?
It was really shortly before I left to come here. And
Days,
actually,
weeks?
part of the reason I came here is because I need to find some answers, and I thought maybe I would find them here.
In the Halfling's bar? You sure you don't want to see a cleric? I feel like that might be the right way to go.
I mean, I suppose I shouldn't rule it out.
I hear possession is often cured by clerics.
I hear wealth is often healed by clerics also.
That is often true, yes.
As you guys are having that conversation, you hear Pepper yelling from off screen. Off screen, right? From out of the room. Dessert's ready! Svaratka for everyone! And she comes walking in, holding a huge tray of apple cake. It is the most delicious apple cake you have ever seen. So there you
Nom,
go.
nom, nom, nom.
Have some Svarlatka.
I wish I could.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Oh, you in real life are allergic to apple, aren't you?
No, actually, I can eat apples. I just can't eat much of anything else. I'm allergic to wheat and soy and
Oh, God,
peanuts
you
and
poor
all
woman.
legumes.
Oh.
Yeah, no cake for me.
All right.
It's okay.
Pepper, this is the best goddamn cake I've had in a fucking minute. Thank you. You're a gift from heaven, darling. Truly.
Huzzah.
I have to admit, the cake has helped me forget some of my worries for now.
This cake right here is not a fucking lie. It is not a lie, this cake.
It couldn't possibly be the vodka either.
Don't know what you're talking about. And good sir. Are you knight? What's your fucking story, man?
Milady, first, I must partake of some of this venison. I must. It looks delicious.
No story for
What?
us.
That is awful kind.
So he goes over. Is it in the room?
Oh yeah, it's right down in the center table where
Okay.
they put the venison and they transferred all the vodka over. So there's several bottles of vodka just sitting there chilling on ice.
Okay, great. So he grabs a haunch and he kind of daintily with this clawed big fat finger starts sort of he goes to cut it with his claw but stops and then kind of daintily picks up a knife and starts sawing at a haunch and he says, "Yes, yes, I am a knight and I hail from the land of the Dragonborn," which I forget off the top of my head my Ranthor.
It's the vodka.
We'll come back to it.
And I travel, I assist those who need assisting, and I go where I'm called by my god. And then he rips the haunch off, puts it on a plate, takes a little thing of vodka, little piece of cake, and kind of goes and stands sort of in between everybody.
Dauphine and Piranha, I need a perception check.
Dirty 20.
Here,
Let's see what we got.
take this inspirational
Ooh.
card.
21.
All right, who gets the inspiration? Tell us in the chat. And both of you, Dauphine and Piranha, both of you look down to see a little halfling child trying to sneak a dagger out of the sheath on your belt.
I smack male, female. I smack her hand.
They're twin girls, actually.
All right, I smack her hand. I scoop her up and I say, "Excuse me, miss. That's not how we practice polite manners. That's not how your mom has been teaching you, is it? No, ma'am, it's not."
Pepper comes out of the kitchen and she's, "Annika, Danica, no. Just because I do that doesn't mean you can do that."
You girls know better. I've got my eye on you. Annika, Danica, both of you.
Good job, little one. You almost had it before I noticed. A little bit more practice and you'll get there.
Let me go back to the chat and see who got the Piranha. You have inspiration. So not only do you have the one that's on your character sheet, but you have an extra. So you have 2 free rolls for this evening. So if you want to re-roll something, you can re-roll it twice. Well,
I just
once for
clicked
each.
it. I just clicked it. I don't think I was supposed
That's
to click
okay.
it.
You can re-click it. I know you have 2.
Okay, I don't. I've never had inspiration before. I've never played with inspiration, so I've been utterly uninspired.
Cool.
She has lost her muse.
Yeah. At this point, the night is getting a little late. I'm gonna pause this. The night is getting a little late, and your Dauphine, your uncle, takes his leave and says, "I expect you'll be leaving in the morning, and you will be reporting back to your mother, Her Highness."
Yes, absolutely.
And Sella looks at Piranha and says, "I expect the same. You'll be reporting back to us as soon as possible."
Yeah, for sure. Now let's just make something clear. When a friend needs help, you help them. But this is not me joining your whole clique society. Yeah,
She understands. She says, "There will come a day when you will see the wisdom of our ways, and we wait for that day." And she smiles,
cool.
nods, and gives you a big hug and goes to bed.
I hug her too, and I just whisper, just kind of a little bit petty, there'll come a fucking day when you stop fucking asking. And I go to bed.
All right. Again, if you guys want to keep role playing, it's getting a little late in the evening. You can, or we can move to the morning. Up to you.
I'm
guys.
asleep. I'm already fucking asleep. I'm sorry.
I'm done with this day.
I claimed a life.
I make sure to appropriately lock all my doors and make sure there's no little tunnels for the little halfling ones to get in. Just precautions,
Medridden stays up way too late sharing stories of Triton battle successes to the little ones into the early hours.
Aw. And at some point, Pepper comes in to the common room and shoos all the kids away and says, "Now, it's time for bed." But they were hanging on your every word. All these halfling children sitting around you, listening to your tales of adventures. Anything else before the morning? All right. It is morning. You awake to the unbelievably beautiful smells of fresh coffee and freshly fried pastry. So, yeah, up to you guys. What do you want to do?
Senzin's first one down, maybe. Up early.
Yeah, the do-gooder paladin, I would assume, would be the first person up.
I fucking sauntered down still in my fucking underclothes, basically, like a little, like, I mean, covered. Like there's young ones around, but like I am wearing last night on my face, and I just fucking I drop my ass down onto a seat, and I look at Pepper, and I'm like, sugar, I would love some of those pastries if you have any coffee, and if there's maybe some vodka left over from last night to just, give me a little kick. Wouldn't say no.
All right. Before we do that, I'm going to address there was a magic item given away, and it was to Menredin. So here's what we get. You ready for this one? So, our lovely Triton Menredin wakes up in the morning, and apparently her patron is smiling upon her. There is a ring next to her bed. And that's what it looks like.
Mm.
Do you put the ring on?
Yes.
All right, you pretty much know immediately. It is a ring of water walking. Because your patron understands that, well, yeah, your friends might not be able to live under the sea and something bad might happen. And, you might not want to go under the water. So, there you go. You now have a ring of water walking.
Very cool.
Yes. So much for the early evening PG rating. Thanks, Tombstone. Fuck it. All right, now we are back to...
I was just saying in a private chat that those poor halflings are certainly learning some new language.
Well, trust me, they're in a non-traditional relationship, and sex is not a thing that they worry about at all. And language, particularly language relating to sex, All right, coffee and freshly fried Polish pastries.
Fuck, that sounds so good.
I just need some coffee.
Does the water work on vodka? Yes, you can walk on vodka if you so choose.
That is amazing.
So part of me is like, what percentage of water does the liquid have to have for the water walk to work?
Asking the right questions.
I'll bet you it works on lava too if, you could avoid being incinerated.
Don't try me. I'll figure it out.
Your dog has opinions on that.
Your dog says don't do it. Don't do it.
I was coughing right when the dog barked, and it was like, oh, does it look like I'm the dog? Wait,
amazing.
what?
All right, so you all meet in the dining room yet again, and it looks like Piranha is a little bit the worse for wear, but she's with us.
Hair of the dog, man. Hair of that dog over there, maybe. All right.
Is anyone asking about Nightstone? Well, actually, I would assume that Piranha and Dauphine know where Nightstone is. So I'm assuming you relate this to the party?
Absolutely.
It is about 10 miles to the north on the shores also of the Ardeep River. All we have to do is leave the inn and follow the Ardeep River north.
I don't remember. You can travel, if you're dashing, you can travel 60 feet in a round. A round is what, like 8 seconds?
This is
10
role
miles?
play. You will get there mid-afternoon should you choose to leave today.
All right. Well, y'all, I have I wouldn't say orders, but I have things that need doing. So I'm going to be hitting the road right now in about an hour. So anyone who wants to join is welcome. Just meet out front, 1 hour. Don't be late. I might be, but don't be.
All right.
We all just look at her funny. Like, when you've cleaned yourself up, you're welcome to join us. I thought we'd leave in about 45 minutes, actually.
I mean, I can
Is
find
is there
something, I guess.
still? I mean, is there still like deer blood on your sleeves and
Yeah,
arms?
I mean, you said like you still haven't cleaned up from the deer blood. You're like half asleep, and
I cleaned some of it off. Like what? I'm sorry, I'm not a fucking princess.
yes, my
All
dear,
right.
but you smell.
Well,
You kind of
bloody
do.
fucking
I
duh.
mean, it's
All right.
she's not like making it up. So
I go fucking take a bath and all that grandeur.
It is much appreciated.
you do
I mean,
actually realize Piranha does realize as a ranger that it's probably a bad idea to be trekking through the wild reeking of blood.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's fair point. Fair point. Fair point. Okay, yeah, I go wash up. I put on some fresh clothes. I leave the blood-soaked clothing that I was wearing. I leave and I give Pepper a silver or two to have them ready for me when I get back. And yeah, so I'm fresh and clean and starry-eyed and like a daisy. when we're ready to hit the road.
All right, I'm just trying to find all your peeps on the map here so we can do the thing with the stuff.
Look, I might wake up like a trash can, but I clean up real quick, y'all.
You clean up very nicely.
I just love the idea of like Medrin standing between the two of them, being like, huh? Like, who's in charge? Like, who am I following?
I'm just figuring
Maybe
out.
we could just get this little trip started so could maybe find some answers.
That sounds like a good thing. I'm just waiting for
Well,
somebody to ask like how a Triton showers in the sea, but you know.
Yeah.
I mean, who said anything about showering?
Oh God, she smells too.
This one over here said quite a bit about showering. Like she had quite the soliloquy about showering just a minute ago.
to baby.
I would assume Menridin smells like fish.
I
Yeah,
tried not to say that.
I would also assume that a nice ocean odor.
Yeah, but here's the
Briny?
thing, right? Really good sushi should never smell like fish. You're really good sushi. So
Oh my God.
So briny, not fishy.
right.
Yeah.
I imagine you smell like my sea salt spray that I put in my hair, which is a very
Aw.
pleasant smell. So
Yeah, maybe like a hint of like coconut.
Or caramel.
Yeah.
Caramel smells great. Can we just like put caramel? We'll feed her caramel.
I'm just really enjoying the one comment. Are they going to eat her?
No,
It smells very tasty.
the warlock is not sushi. Sorry, no. All right,
Sure, I've got some incense in my bag.
I am going to
I
interject,
say we
and
all
then
head outside and we start on our journey.
Excellent idea.
Dauphine and Senzin have horses. The rest of you are on foot. Because, you know, the princess and the knight.
That's fair.
Yeah.
No, that is not a t-shirt. Well, actually, it should be a fun t-shirt. The warlock is not sushi. Anyway.
I mean, I can't imagine what it would be like to put effectively a mermaid on a horse.
Well, it probably would smell a bit like sushi and horse sweat.
Thank you for
Yeah.
that.
Definitely
done
not
here
riding
now.
Side saddle.
you kind of have to ride side saddle, right? I mean, you don't really. You have legs, right? I mean,
How are you?
I have legs, but I don't think I would know how to like interact or ride. I've mostly done sea travel by now. If it's not swimming, it's by boat.
okay, so you're like
You
a
don't
student
travel
driver. With,
via narwhal?
Oh dear.
Or I'm blanking on the name of the Greek mythological creature that's like horse mermaid.
Horsemaids? No, I don't know what a horsemaid is. Sorry.
It's gonna bother me.
Hippocampus.
There
Hippocampus.
you
Yes.
go.
Yes.
what? Really?
Oh,
Like
yeah.
the part of your brain was named. I had no
That's what I
Canthus.
said. I didn't know
Canthus.
that.
The hippocampus is shaped like a seahorse, the part of your brain.
You don't fucking say. That is so cool. That's a really cool fact. Thank you all for teaching me that.
Woo.
Science.
On that note. All right.
I like facts.
You follow the trail for about 10 miles. I'm going to flip back over here because it's going to be amusing. And this is, I will describe it to you momentarily, but let me sort of set the scene for you. This is what it looks like from the side as you're approaching. So, you hear the ringing of a bell. The sound grows louder as Nightstone comes into view. A river flows around the settlement, forming a moat. The village itself is contained within a wooden palisade, beyond which you see a windmill, a tall steeple, and the high-pitched rooftops of several other buildings. Apart from the ringing of the bell, you detect no other activity in the village. The trail ends before a lowered drawbridge that spans the moat. Beyond the drawbridge, 2 stone watchtowers flank an open gap in the palisade. This is a side view you're looking at, by the way. All right. South of the village and surrounded by the river moat is a cone-shaped, flat-topped hill on which stands a stone keep enclosed by a wooden wall. The keep, which overlooks the village, has partially collapsed, and a wooden bridge that once connected the keep to the village has also partially collapsed. And the bell keeps ringing. It is starting to drive you a little mad, quite frankly. And let me zoom in a little bit. And I've put everyone's characters on the map if you want to grab them and put them. I'm going to grab one of you over here. Put yourselves sort of by the entrance to the village. Let me make you a little smaller, too.
My goodness, it sounds like they need help. We should go there straight away.
Sounds like they have a bell.
I mean, it's possible one of the halfling kids escaped from the bar and they're just having a good time, but it sounds like there's trouble.
All right. All right.
Or we need to go to church. It's the clear it.
So also, I'm not going to worry about marching order now, but remember we had that discussion about marching order. So don't worry about it. I want you guys to be able to move freely. So go ahead and move yourselves freely if you'd like.
Seth, will you move me just a little bit so I can see where I'm at? Because for some reason I'm invisible on my end.
Sure, you
But
were
I could
actually
see
over on
my
the right
name
hand
also.
side. You were over on the right hand side there.
There, no, I see me. Okay, cool.
There you go.
All right.
So go ahead and tell me what you're doing.
So where is the bell coming from? Is it from the tower up on the island, or is it on this area in front of us?
You can pretty much tell that the bell is coming from somewhere here in the village. It's not coming from up on the thing. Whoa!
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna move you back to right there. Is anyone else joining Piranha in sort of running headlong into the town square?
Yeah,
No,
I want to see what the
I'm
hell.
gonna go carefully towards where the bell noise is coming from.
Go ahead and move
Same.
yourself 6 to 8 squares.
I would like to be stealthy about my movement into this area, please, and thank you.
Okay,
That probably would have been smart.
that's okay.
I'm gonna go right on in with them.
When you make the DM say "whoa," you probably fucked up.
That's
So-
not fucked up. It's just, well, there are things in the square.
So
Can
there
I
seem to be
stand
like
on the
some
rocks?
towers or something. Are there guards in those towers? Do I see any people across
You
the
see
bridge?
absolutely no people, nothing. You see no sign of human life.
Okay, so I would like to sort of. Oh, that's not me. Wait. I would like to sort of sneak around here somewhere.
Let me tell
Okay.
you one other thing. Do you
But I would
see
like
all
to do
these
it
little
very
things
stealthy
that look like rocks? There's,
no.
one north of Piranha, one right under Menriden's legs.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
They're not
all right. Who's
rocks,
getting the
are
healing potion? They know what's about to happen, so the stream is giving someone a healing potion. Let's see who's getting that healing potion. Healing
Can I
potion for
roll-
Piranha. Piranha, you have 1 potion of healing.
Thank you, kind strangers. I've apparently done fucked up. Can I roll like an insight or perception check?
We will get there momentarily. I just want to see where everyone's going, and I want to tell you about these stones. They're about 10 feet wide by. They're about 8. Let's say they're 8 feet circle, 8 foot diameter. Okay, they're big fucking stones. It doesn't look like the town was built around them, and it looks like they've been shot out of a siege weapon, but there's no follow through. It looks like they've been dropped, not shot. If that makes sense.
I look up in the clouds and look for any kind of strange ships or, I don't know, flying giants.
Good, but you see nothing. I think. What is Shazara doing right now? Because she is way outside the city.
Am I really that far away from everybody
You're back
else?
here. Are you joining them or are you hanging back?
I want to join them because I don't want to be by myself, but I don't want to be the first one in there. And I would like to see if there's anything on the rocks, any like inscriptions or anything like that. If there's anything unusual about the rocks.
Okay, so you bend down to examine that rock that's a little bit like right to your southwest, and you don't really see anything, but you hear some growling noises. And here's where I would like everyone to roll initiative.
From the rock?
Not from the rock. You just hear them coming from somewhere around you.
It's that dog we keep hearing.
He's right here now.
Senzin got a 13.
I don't know why I did that. Wrong button.
Piranha got a 7. Menredin got a...
Find out.
14.
All right, I'm trying to find... Where is it?
It is in the middle of your character sheet. Towards the middle top.
Don't know why I don't see it.
It is right next to your armor class, and it says initiative. So scroll all the way up to the top.
Got it. Sorry.
There you go. It's okay. We're all learning the tech.
Oh man.
What did you get?
7.
That's
Hey,
all
me
right.
too. I got a 7 too.
All right.
It's the new popular number.
I'm going to auto roll for the enemies, and then I'm going to start the... Okay, so from around the side of the cart in the northwest corner of the square... Where is that? There it is. A very, very large black wolf pokes its head out. And then from around the south side of the cart, another very, very large wolf pokes its head out.
Oh, no!
These are not normal wolves. If anyone would like to figure out what they are, give me a nature check if you've got one.
That's so good for the ranger to do, I would think.
Fuck me. Yeah, well, that's a 4.
I mean,
they're
I'm
wolves.
kind of busy
Hey, there's
right now.
there's some weird dogs over here, y'all. There's some real weird fucking dogs.
Let's see. Yeah, Piranha, you have no idea. I'm not sure.
Damn it. I don't have any kind of animal shit.
I don't
do
know if I did much better.
I mean, I don't even really technically have this skill.
Yeah, then don't now. Only if you're proficient. Give me. Well, it doesn't matter.
Okay, but I rolled really well.
What'd you get?
A 20. I rolled
Yes,
a
you
natural.
did. All right, you know what? Delphine grew up in the forest. She's no stranger to mystical forest animals. These are wargs.
Oh, dear goodness.
Yes.
They're wargs. They will be
And you do
troublesome
not want to
defeat,
know-
But I have faith in us.
You do not want to know what they were chowing down on behind the cart.
Oh, dear.
So, the first one, let's see. Let's do my little movement tool. Well, since Piranha came running in heedlessly.
Way to go. She's going to need that potion.
Yup.
Thanks to whoever
Apparently.
sent it.
Apparently.
There we go. It's a nice big wolf. It is going to attack you.
All
Let's
right.
see. The
Is it-
warg.
Higher in initiative than I am?
It is. It goes first.
All right.
Does a 21 hit your armor class?
Fuck me running. Yes, it does.
It bites you for 8 points of damage. It almost takes your arm off.
Oh, that fucking smarts. Okay.
All right. Menredin. Menredin is next in the order.
Okay. I need to do the thing. Get to do my thing.
Oh, everybody has another point of inspiration, by the way, thanks to Fort Worth Battle.
Oh, you guys have really
Yay!
Woo, thank you.
Oh, wait,
Oh,
Arcade.
thank you.
The DM gets a critical fumble?
Nice.
Fuck you, baby.
We love you. Yay!
A gift from the gods has blessed us.
We have our own guardian angel.
Oh, Lord.
Tis wondrous.
Duff, I feel your pain. All right, so Menredin, what is Menredin
Angels
doing?
are overrated.
I'm trying to find the. Sorry, I'm trying to find like the description of how far away I can summon this. I swear I saw it last time. and it's
Oh,
not showing
I'm
up.
sorry. I'm checking with Duff, and he's reminding me they spent enough channel points to get a healing potion for everyone.
Oh,
Bottoms up,
So
y'all.
everyone
Thank
can
you.
add one potion,
Yay.
one basic potion of healing to their character sheet. If you know where that is, don't worry. I'll add it if you don't know where it is.
Yeah.
Can I pretend I don't know where it is so that I don't have to do the labor?
Yes, you can, asshole.
I genuinely don't know.
I don't know. I'm not.
That's okay.
I'm
Let's
not figuring it out right
we'll
now.
figure it out when Menredin takes your
okay.
time.
I can't figure out where the thing.
Oh,
Okay, there
I
it
get
is.
inspiration now. Thank you. Someone just gave the DM inspiration. Excellent.
What
No.
do you mean?
Why
Is
would
that
you
bad
do
for us?
that?
That means I get to reroll one die that I don't like.
Oh.
Do it in our
Well.
favor.
I could. I could be convinced.
Okay, I am going to use my. I'm going to channel my connection to a cool boss, Eric.
Oh, you're gonna summon Eric.
Yeah.
Where are you summoning Eric?
My love, my darling.
I'm gonna put Eric right here.
I'm gonna put Eric right. Actually, if you can move. Actually, no, Eric is good right there. And then when Eric shows up, he
No
attacks-
hentai jokes. and in saying that, I have guaranteed they happen. Yes.
He makes a melee spell attack against one creature within 10 feet of it.
Go ahead and
that
roll the hit with it.
is- Yeah.
14. 14 hits the warg. Tell me how much you hit it for. Nice.
So
So-
that is the bonus action.
Yep. So you have
Oh.
summoned your creepy, rubbery, hentai tentacle of the deep and hit the warg in the back of the head with a tentacle for 10 damage.
Yeah, I did.
All right.
So, and then for my regular, actually not even for regular action, I'm going to then move. Hold on, I need to move. Actually, no, I am not shielded yet. So my regular action is I'm gonna blast it.
Okay. Tell me what you're doing.
Did it hit with an
A
8?
10? No, you missed. So you reach out and purple bolts blast from your hand and miss the warg.
Oh no, I'm shamed.
I don't know. Eric's doing your job for you, though. So
Yeah.
Eric the
Go,
tentacle.
Eric.
All right. who
Everyone
is
needs a good tentacle.
next? Nobody should ever clip that. Anyway, Senzin is next.
Okay, I'm gonna draw my longsword, grip my shield, and move forward to this warg. I guess this square, because the warg is sort of in between 4.
Okay. Go
Okay,
ahead and move your character.
and I am going to try to hit him.
Go to town. I'm waiting for that attack roll.
Yeah, I have some lag.
Gotcha.
It's a 12.
That's going to be a miss. However, you do have 2 inspiration points.
I'm going to, yeah, I'll use one. Let me
All right,
swing
go ahead
again.
and reroll.
That's a
That
16.
would be a hit. Go ahead and
Okay.
roll the hit. Roll your damage. Nice. It is looking pretty hurt. It's bloody. It's kind of dragging its back leg, and there's blood seeping out of a gash in its side. But it's still standing. Are you done?
Yes, I am done.
Delphine.
So, as one would probably guess, my character is quite well dressed and somehow manages to get by in life wearing incredibly high-heeled shoes.
Oh God, really?
And she steps around the corner here and whips off her shoe and throws it in the direction of the dog far away and says, "Bad dog."
All right, just for verisimilitude.
Look at how good you hit him.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, real
that
good.
is
Good job. I'm not being sarcastic. No, really. You
Oh.
hit him real good.
Really? Really?
No, I rolled a 20.
So, Delphine pulls off of her feet boomerang stilettos and throws one at the warg. And she gets a critical hit,
Oh,
huh?
man, that's great.
Oh my god, that's
Oh,
amazing.
you guys are
Oh,
killing me. You're killing me.
It's my new favorite thing right there.
You know, I never thought much about fashion, but I feel like I could learn a thing or two from you, ma'am.
All right, so that's a crit. You rolled a crit anyway. Holy shit.
I did. It's all about functionality and beauty.
All right, so roll me a crit damage. It's double damage.
Yay. All right. I don't. Okay. So I can.
Oh, it's
All right, so that is going to be. Why don't you describe to me how your boomerang stiletto kills that warg?
So my general opinion is that I whip off my shoe and it flies through the air and impales this creature right in the eye. My exception is to take it down in one hit.
All right. Now remember, the boomerang shoe does not come back if it hits.
Darn it.
So,
I stomped over there, ripped my shoe out of his eye, put it back on.
actually, you know what? You haven't used your movement yet for the turn. If you would like to do that, I will let you pull it out. You have not put it back on yet, though. So go ahead and move over, and that warg is dead.
you have a real eye for fashion.
Oh, God.
I'm going to claim its pelt for a cloak. Who wants to dissect it for me? That one's beyond me.
Yeah, I got you covered, babe. Let's just get out of this. My arm's half off, so I'm gonna need to get it half back on.
Piranha, you are up. It's your turn.
All right. So did she kill the one that attacked me, or the one that's further away from me?
The one that attacked you, I'm actually going to remove it from Owlbear Rodeo right now.
Okay. Well,
to the wrong one.
no, that's great. That means I'm gonna
Oh,
use
yeah, you're
my.
back here. Hold on.
I'm gonna use my longbow.
That's fine.
I'm gonna use my longbow to attack the other one. Do I click damage? No, I click hit. Okay. Clicked hit. Shit. Fuck. All right, that's 12. Just
You
12
have
hit.
it's a 13 AC straight up. If you have 3 actually inspiration points right now. So if you'd like to spend one of them to re-roll that roll.
She's
Those
very
don't carry over,
inspired.
right? Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Let's just.
My shoes were
do it.
just exceptionally inspiring.
Yes.
They were very. Oh, okay, that's better.
I am her
Alright,
goose
All right,
today.
you hit. You draw your bow back and let loose, and you hit the warg wherever, right in the side.
We're 11.
Excellent. It looks
Party
pretty hurt.
11. Take that, you son of a bitch. All right. And I guess that's. I mean, yeah, I guess I'm not
you
really.
can
doing-
move.
Ah,
You could literally like hide behind the plate mail armored person, or you could.
yeah, I'll do that. That's a good one.
I'm gonna
I
say
mean,
the 7
yeah,
foot
for
tall
protection,
dragonborn gives you
take it.
partial cover. Sure.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm not too proud to accept assistance.
Does he give me half cover? Because I'm only like 4.5 feet tall.
If you would like to move over there on your turn, sure. All right, who is up next? Let me see. Next is Piranha shot. Shazara, what are you doing?
I'm still
You're still pretty far back, but
pretty
you can
far
move.
away. I was just about to say that. I'm pretty far away. So, now that the first warg is dead, I'm feeling a little more comfortable moving closer.
Okay. So, how close do you need to be for an Eldritch Blast? I think it's.
And you guessed exactly what I was going to do. 120 feet.
Oh, so you can just do it from right there.
Oh, well, if I can do it from back here, I'll do it from back here.
All right. Then you Eldritch Blast. Go ahead and roll to attack. That would be a hit. Go ahead and roll for damage. Do you know where it is?
I'm
Or is it
looking for it. Sorry.
It's right next to the attack roll.
I got it. Sorry.
It's okay. No, we're all learning the tech.
I think I got it. Okay, maybe I don't got it.
It's the damage right next to the attack roll you made.
All right.
So, where you made the attack roll, right next to it is a damage roll. There you go. All right. Purple bolts streak from your hands and hit it for 4 damage. Not bad. And we are back to the top of the order. However, the first warg that went first is dead. So the top of the order is Menredin.
Awesome.
Oh wait, hold on. I actually missed the warg's attack. Sorry, the warg is at the bottom. At the bottom of the order. Can't miss the warg's attack.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I mean, I'm okay with passing on it, really. Just
yeah,
so you
right?
know.
Who hit it? Piranha hit it. So it's going to come running over here, but unfortunately, Senzin is in the way, and it's going to try to bite Senzin.
Sorry, man.
That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, you are the Iron Giant. That's hilarious. So this will show up on the stream momentarily, and it is perfectly in line with the critical failure that someone just gave me. I literally rolled a 1. I rolled a 1. So the warg tries to bite Senzin and trips over its own 2 feet and takes a face plant. So it utterly misses, and we go back to the top of the order to Menredin.
Yay! Sorry.
That sounds like it was so cute to watch, though.
Everybody's so helpful.
I no longer have to move it, so now I am just going to.
You know
I
what?
think I can just bonus action attack with
Yep.
Eric.
Yeah, I'd say it's Eric's. You can move it 5 feet south. You probably want to move it 5 feet down. I'd say you'd have to do that.
I'm for 10-foot range.
Oh, it's a 10-foot range? Yeah, never mind. You got it.
Yeah.
Eric the Tentacle attacks it 4.
Oh. wait, I got inspiration.
You've got 2 inspiration.
So I'll just re-roll that.
Yes.
That's better.
Eric the Tentacle thwacks the warg in the head for 10
Get him,
damage.
For 10 damage. Woo! And then
it is holding on by 1%.
and then I'm gonna blast it. Oh, sorry, the dice is in the way. I can't see the roll.
Oh, you got it. Yep,
Woo!
you got it. You don't even have to worry about that.
Oh.
Oh, wait, never mind. The 24 was a thing. Well, look at that. You did the damage enough to kill it. Like, you point at it. You point at it and utter something in an arcane language, and this tiny little fizzle of energy comes out. But it still kills the wolf. Or the warg.
It's great.
All right, so you have survived your first combat.
Wait, so we're out of combat now?
We are out of combat now, and unless there's something you guys want to do, now is the time where we take our 10-minute break so everybody can sort of take a bio break and make another drink, and we'll be back in 10 minutes.
Yes,
that make
yes,
sense?
Before.
Yes.
I want to rush over to Eric, throw my arms around him, and just like smooch every tentacle. Just it was so impressive, darling. I'm so thrilled to see you again. I love your skill in combat.
Dear God.
And then I remember myself, and I'm no longer.
I am highly amused, and I love that. Does anyone else want to do anything before we take a 10-minute?
Nope, I'm good.
All right,
Just want to thank everybody for all their help.
Yay! And
guys.
we can still talk to. We'll be able to still talk to each other over Skype, so don't worry about that. And I'm gonna send us on to the little break. Oh, somebody's getting a free gift. We'll take care of that after the break. So here we go.
No, that's not big enough. No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Who's setting up shop? We got a cleric paladin who is also setting up shop. We're gonna call our consortium Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. We don't sell hats.
Is we don't sell hats part of the name?
No, I just thought I'd clarify.
I like it better if it was part of the name. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
That would be very funny.
I'm the head of it, so like we could add that to the name.
Yeah, we will then. We're gonna have shirts made. I gotta get their portraits all put together, and we're gonna have merchandise.
Oh my God!
This is gonna be awesome.
Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. Parentheses. We don't sell hats.
I would buy one of those shirts.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
They don't really apply to level 0 characters.
They don't? Okay. All right. So then I won't grab them. I thought that crit might be that extra one. Okay. So here's the regular damage. Oh, say good night, Francis. Oh, that's Chip. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Chip.
Suck it, Chip.
Whoops. I thought
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted it.
This mountain is reserved for patrons.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar. Like soft drinks, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Through, and you're kind of at a point where you can't really wedge your way in there anymore. You're like,
Here, boy. Here, boy. Come. Here, boy. You can do it. Come on.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white puffy material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
I'm terribly sorry. Bjorn, you explode, and in your place is a sweet roll.
Nice. Everyone did it.
Ah,
Hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the goodies machine. The machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at a snack bar just waiting for you.
Private messenger. And do you know how to do that in Facebook? I mean, in Facebook, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
At least Facebook is still around
Wow.
hundreds of years into the future.
Hey, why mess with a good thing,
Go ahead
right?
and clip that one, guys. And you send that one to me later, too. Thanks a lot.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
Brother, and I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Ethan, there's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Brass knuckles he's wearing, and the creature just.
How did the creature go?
One more time?
What? One more time?
No, that was it.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man. Start strolling down to the sweets that set you rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff. Give me 5. Let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go. It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill. Give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man. Frosty.
People, we might be able to take care of that. I
I'm
understand.
gonna sing the doom song now.
Oh, God.
Doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, da doom, doom, da doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, doom. Doomy, 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 doom, doom, doom. The end.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Happen. Let me see. Is there a deception check for a horse? Or does a horse have a? Ooh, it's going for the
deception for a horse.
Yeah, a horse
I
has got
love it.
deception. So the horse goes up and you see it. It's looking a brief second. It looks at the plant like maybe it's something even tastier, but then it sticks out its tongue and it pulls back, and then it backs up. It's got the sugar cube in its mouth and its eyes go boing, as his eyes just go, and it starts woo, and it starts bucking, and it just and he was looking at something in his hand, and he is standing up, and he grunts out, "Who the F are you? What are you doing here?"
Housekeeping?
Housekeeping.
Oh my god.
Your attention, please. All new Hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience. Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
She had red whelps and skin was looking all grotesque and all that, and she let out a little bit of a mumbled roar, leveled the gun at everybody in the room there, and that was where we cut last week. So that was where we'll pick up the action now, unless there are any questions or anything else that the group would like to add.
I have a question.
Please ask away.
What is a mumble roar?
Mumble roar.
Uh-huh.
Settle back now, content, comfortable, well-fed, and ready for some fine entertainment. Is everybody happy? Then let's go. It's showtime.
I gotta get back there.
There we are. We are back. Hello, everyone. We are back.
Hello.
Everyone watered and drained, and wow, that was grade school.
That was
but...
wow. That was wow, Seth.
Oh, come on. Shut up. You guys are making hentai jokes. I don't want to hear it.
Well, we find your potty jokes offensive.
Oh, and at the end of the combat, Eric disappears in a puff of sea salt. Poof.
Goodbye, Eric. Farewell.
So sad, Eric.
We meet again.
So we meet again, yeah.
You are out of combat right now. Tell me what it is you'd like to do, if anything.
I would like to check out
Oh,
these.
what the hell? Somebody just gave me the Han Solo. I don't know. Body jokes, sure. Alrighty then. I don't even know what that means. So.
I have no idea, but it's funny. And weirdly, when I just got during our intermission, my family was watching the Han Solo movie. So
Oh, that's hilarious.
appropriate.
All right, so you've finished your first combat. It looks like Piranha's arm is sort of hanging on by a tendon.
Yeah.
But
what
everyone
can we do, Piranha? Help! We need to clear it.
Do
Somebody
you require
gonna
healing,
work on
milady?
that?
Yeah.
I can help.
Yeah, your paladin can maybe help.
I have a healing potion. I don't want to put you out, but I wouldn't say no.
So I can lay on hands. I'm trying to remember first level. So I can. I will lay. May I touch you?
Yes, thank you for asking.
I will lay my claw upon her mangled arm and will the light to knit her bones for 3 points of healing.
Excellent. I have given Senzin one.
Polite.
I'm going in and I'm adding healing potions to all of your characters right now.
I didn't know how to. Oh, okay.
Do you want to use the healing potion you've got?
How much damage should I take?
9.
9. Okay. So no, yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna actually take a look at the top right of your character sheet. I'm gonna actually hit 9 and the damage, and that's what happens. You're at 4. So now you've been healed by the paladin, right?
Yeah. So now I'm at 7.
Okay. So you've been healed for 3.
3.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna shoot down that. Is it in my inventory already? Or
I'm adding it right now.
okay.
equipment. Blah, blah, blah. Manage equipment. Healing potion. Potion of healing. Just where is it? There it is. It is in your inventory now.
All right. Well, yes, I am going to take it. I'm just maybe it needs a moment to sort of catch up with me.
Look at your inventory. It's not like it's not just going to show up. You have to look at everything. So it is 2d4 plus 2. Should you choose to use it?
I'm just still looking for the damn thing.
Don't worry about it. You want me to roll? Just roll 2d4 plus 2.
Yeah, just roll it for me. Don't mind.
You got it. Roll 2d4. That would be a 6. Does that take you back up to full? It's 2d4 plus 2, so it'll be 8. I think that does take you back to full, does it not?
Yeah, that should do her. Thank you.
There you go.
And thank you. Good night. That was deeply appreciated. I'm glad to have you on this journey with me.
You're very welcome, milady. Gives her just a slight little squeeze as he releases her arm.
I give a slight little smile.
Like a flirty squeeze or like a familial loving squeeze?
Well, that's for her to know.
Exactly.
Interprets it as flirtation, and she accepts.
I mean, you know, you don't really have experience judging the bodily and facial expressions of Dragonborn, so.
Yeah, no.
I really don't. That's very true.
I don't either, but you know what? I just interpret anything that is up to interpretation as someone is flirting with me.
There you go. Done. That's canon.
Probably a safe assumption. So I run up to Piranha and say, "Oh, I'm so glad that you're healed." And I hook my arm in hers and say, "Now about this wolf pelt or warg pelt."
Yeah. I mean, Seth, I assume I can field dress. I can probably strip. I can probably. Yeah.
If you want to rip them down. By the way, the bell is still ringing. It's starting to get a little annoying.
I was about to say, how long would that? Like, how many rounds?
Oh, wow.
So you're about from your walking through the gate and being attacked by the ward to now. You're talking about a minute and a half.
All right.
Oh, I didn't realize the bell was still ringing. We should probably do something.
The bell is still ringing right now.
Princess, let's just drag this. You know what? It is a great pelt. You have good eye. Once again, good eye for fashion. Let's just drag this over where it's maybe going to be out of the way, and this will keep a good while. Like, we can come back for it.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah. But yes,
good
ma'am.
plan.
I will strip it for you.
Why, thank you.
All in a day's work, ma'am. That will just be a few silver, but you know, I'm sure you're.
I'm happy to pay. I'm happy to pay for it. That's worse.
Puppers.
So about this bell.
Yep.
Yeah, that bell.
Where is the sound coming from again?
You're not sure. It's coming from somewhere here in town. It's sort of all around you, but it's probably coming from the chapel. And let me figure out what area that is.
Can I do my perception or insight check now?
For?
Just, I want to know what the fuck is going on with this bell or what these rocks are. Like,
you know what? Anybody that's got proficiency in... Now, you know what? I want everybody to give me perception or insight, whichever's better for you.
Let's see, it's perception.
Oh, fuck, it's mine.
Oh, no.
I perceive that I have feet.
9.
Neither of them.
There is a bell.
There is a bell. It is ringing.
I don't know if there's a bell.
I'm not sure if there's a bell, but there's a noise, maybe.
I don't even know where we are.
Yeah, you guys are terrible. There's a bell. It's ringing, and there's
a bell,
and there are rocks that are in the ground.
I somehow got the best score, and I've got a +1.
Does anyone want to spend one more of their inspiration? Because everybody's still got at least one more. I know Piranha has 2 more because she got 2 extras at the beginning.
Yeah, fuck it, why not? Let's get all in for it. I just click the inspiration, and it
Don't you leave that one there because that's still the final one, right? You've got one extra. And it doesn't matter. We'll remember.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll again.
Wait. How do I actually roll inspiration? I clicked it and it just turned white.
No. You're using the inspiration to re-roll your perception or insight check.
That seems obvious now. 23.
All right. Since somebody's like
ecstasy.
Hey, Jack, Senzin gets another inspiration.
Hey.
Because the stream likes you. 23, you realize you've seen scene engines before, Piranha, and you've seen what they do to cities. And these boulders were not shot out of ballista or a trebuchet or a catapult. They were dropped straight down.
Wait, you said scene engines?
Siege engines.
Oh, siege engines. Oh,
Yep.
Okay.
So
Okay.
these boulders were not shot out of anything. They were dropped straight down.
Okay. Either it's raining rocks or some big ass motherfuckers decided to play fast and loose on the townsfolk here. This is not tight. We're not at full bars right now on this one. Maybe we should wait. Do I detect any? I mean, look, at this point I know I'm looking for giants. Like, they were dropped. I was sent here about giants. I want to see if do I detect any giants in the danger.
Anyone who's looking, give me a nature check.
I notice other people looking and look up.
Everybody can roll nature if they'd like.
I mean, I was saying
I go to look up, but I look at my toes some more. Just my shoes. I rolled a 1.
I have a 15.
All right. Anyone who got 15 or greater, and I'm assuming you'll just share it with the party. In the middle of the village, right? There's actually a hole in the ground. That hole right there. And it is about twice the size of one of the boulders.
It's Old Faithful, but with rocks.
However, upon some closer searching, you realize that around that hole in the ground are some very large footprints. They start next to the hole, and they don't appear to leave. So it looks like whatever was there magically appeared and magically left.
Do I have
And I'm not
tracking?
saying it was magic. I'm saying you can't explain how that individual or those individuals got into the square and left the square. There are just some... And actually, I'll say Piranha, since you are a ranger, they are giant footprints.
Darby giants. Okay, and wait, I'm a ranger. Can I track? I don't know where to look on my sheet to see if
I'm telling you straight up, there is nothing to track. Those tracks magically appear around that hole and then leave. So
all right,
you can look, but you don't see any giant tracks coming into or out of this town.
Okay.
Is there anybody in the town?
You've only been here about a minute and a half, and you've been attacked by some wargs. The bell is still ringing. And it appears, by the way, that the bell is coming from the northwest, that building right inside the gate.
All right. Great. Good.
Oh, I want to do a thing, but would I do the thing?
You want to do the thing? Real quick, your vision, did it have fallen rocks when you sort of went all like space case?
I'm not recalling any rocks, but there was a lot of just stuff flying around. I suppose rocks could have been a part of it. How are there any indications of how long these rocks have been here? Are they fresh? Have they been there for a long time?
They look pretty recent. I mean, it looks, there's no moss growing on them. There's no dust on them. I mean, they're rock, but they look like they're pretty recent additions to the town.
So, like, I wasn't listening. Where was the bell?
To the northwest in that building right inside the gate.
Sorry.
Hold
stick
on.
my hand in
We,
the hole.
we need to peep in there because there could be someone.
I am going to be very pleased that BJ has not abused this yet. They are in this building.
Wait, they're in which building?
They're in the building I have just drawn the circle around. That is what. Yes, do not.
I forgot.
BJ drew a robot in session 0, so.
I did. It was beautiful. It was better than what some other people drew.
Excuse me.
That's true.
My anarchy symbol was badass.
Oh
okay,
my
so wait,
God.
what's in the building?
Talking about your anarchy symbol.
So that's where they're coming from. That building right there.
I totally just spilled on myself.
I want,
It's that part of the night.
I want to stick my arm in the hole.
Well,
I'm gonna grab her fucking ankle.
Consent.
Clover Menredin sticks her arm in the hole and reaches down, and it's just a dirt bottom.
There's nothing else down there? How deep is it?
Nope. About 7-8 feet. Like you can see the dirt bottom.
Sounds like explain that.
I would like to go to where the noise is coming from in
Yes.
a steady manner and see if I can peek into the building via a window or a crack in the wall or a hole in the ceiling or
All right.
whatever.
We are in the temple 5A. Go ahead and move your characters over here. It's on the right-hand side of Owlbear Rodeo.
I have
It's
no
pretty
idea.
small.
Oh.
Yeah, it's on the far right-hand side of the
I
map.
think
and-
I'm moving. If I'm moving someone else, I don't see
There,
anything.
yeah, Menredin has got it. There you go. And there's Senzin. I'll move you over. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, in the building. I wanted to safely
Wait,
peer
where'd
in.
everybody go?
Over off to the far right.
Oh, got it.
Okay,
That's the
I'm
party.
gonna move your characters over here.
But now we
Who
get
is
to see our
peering in and
little
why?
icons.
Tell me where you're moving outside the building.
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to need you to tell me which of are these all doors? Are they windows? Which ones
There
are
is a
doors?
door on this side, over here on the right-hand side. There's a
Here.
door there, but there are
this
windows on the north and south sides of the building. Those blue things are
So
windows.
I am going to.
Shazara, you got another inspiration.
Okay.
Woohoo!
The stream likes you guys. Take it as a compliment.
I'm gonna.
I did say that, didn't I?
I'm gonna peek in through the window, like hands on glass.
Show me where you are.
I put myself, I think, up next to a window.
Yeah, I was gonna peer in through like the window back here using my stealth. That was sort of
Okay.
my gonna
Alright.
do.
So you're both gonna do that?
I'm gonna do that too. Just as long
That's
as
good.
we're.
Yeah,
Wait,
that's fine. You don't have to
I'm
go
gonna-
crazy with that.
I'll take this one so that we've got all the windows covered. Well, okay, windows covered.
All
A
right.
number just covered.
So this is a wooden temple. It appears to be right, as you can see from the front door on the eastern side. It appears to be dedicated to Lethander, god of the dawn, and oh god, I'm gonna butcher this. Meleki, goddess of forests. It has a slender steeple with the large bronze bell that keeps ringing. And there are stained glass windows on the north and south sides of the building depicting images of birth, the dawning sun, trees, and unicorns. And puppies and kittens. No, I just added that. The front door to the temple is wide open. However, you cannot see through the stained glass windows.
So we can't see if anybody
Well.
is in there ringing the bell.
Okay, so I really just want to know who I have to choke to stop the noise. That's
Right? Like, so if the door's wide open, then I'm just gonna walk in.
It's a temple. We must see if they're okay.
Maybe there's a cleric.
Are you sure just going through the front door is the best idea?
Yep.
It's a temple. Let's go. I go to the front door.
Go ahead, move your character.
I forget
is
which
this the
one's the
door?
door.
On the right hand side, on the eastern
Oh.
side.
The windows look like that.
Yeah, the windows are the
tried
blue
to-
things and the doors are the brown things.
I just tried to move it on the Twitch screen.
Oh, I was doing that earlier. That's why it took me so long to get to the window. I was like, it's not moving. It's not moving. And so I was quiet long enough. Someone else did something. And I was like, here we go. I have to go over here.
Okay, I'm gonna ready an arrow. I'm gonna ready an arrow so that if something because I'm gonna be third in line here. If something comes out, I want to be ready to like fucking opportunity attack that son of a bitch.
You got it. Show me where you are. You're gonna stay right there where you are.
I'm gonna follow them in at a distance.
Okay.
So like, but I'm gonna keep my head on a fucking swivel.
Shall I assume that Senzin is the Iron Giant walking through the door first?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So you walk through the door, and sunlight pours into this high vaulted chamber through 4 stained glass windows. There are plain wooden benches for people to sit on, and the room is empty otherwise. Standing against the back wall is a wooden pulpit with legs, with steps leading up to it, and the floor of the temple is mostly dirt. Set into the west wall, north of the pulpit, is a half-open door. Oh, wow.
I'll just start walking towards the door.
You guys are giving everybody free stuffs.
Yay, free stuff!
Like, do you know how sensitive your ears have to be to hear underwater? This spell really hurts.
Yeah, it probably does really hurt you.
I would like to politely ask the bell to shut the hell up.
Are you speaking out loud?
I'll go to the other door in the back.
Okay.
Is it open?
No, it is closed.
Hold.
How high up is the bell?
20 feet, 30 feet.
Is there anything we can stack up to get closer to it?
You would have to climb up onto the roof.
Wait, isn't there a staircase, or does that go down?
That's the pulpit there.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna gently tap the are you paladin?
Senzin the paladin.
Yeah, I'm gonna gently tap Senzin on the shoulder and whisper, "How stealthy are you?"
She turns to you, going clank, 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 and says,
Right. Not terribly. Why?
Hey, would you do me such a great favor? Kind, good night. Would you just like keep an eye out for me? Because I'm gonna go in there. Would you stay here for me and do me a favor by like just covering me?
Absolutely, no problem. Are you sure you don't want me to go first?
That is so fucking solid of you, and I appreciate it. But I'm gonna do this one for me.
Very well.
And then I'm gonna stealth into this room.
I would recommend that, and we're still learning the system. I would recommend that Delphine assist you in checking the door.
I didn't want to slow her roll. I wasn't going to say anything, but I am the rogue.
That way,
right?
yeah, you guys both can work together and maybe even be even better than one of you alone.
There you go.
Are you sure we shouldn't climb up on the roof?
We can do that. We can get there.
I am giving. Wait, hold on. For that comment from Shazara, I am giving Shazara an inspiration because I know why she said that.
Oh shit. Okay. Hey, fancy girl. I don't want to fucking tell you what to do or anything. Like, live and let live. But like, if you would, it would be super rad if you like. Do you want to like come and like fucking like sneak?
Yeah, let's see what we can do. Let's do the sneaking.
All right, give me a stealth check with advantage. Who wants to roll? One of you.
I'm gonna do it.
Advantage. I forget.
Just right. It doesn't matter. You got a 22.
I got a 22. Well, let's see if we do better. No, okay, 22.
All right, so you manage to crack open the door a tiny little bit, and you look in, and there are 2 goblins in the room, and they are literally like cackling with glee. And they're just ringing the church bell, and they won't stop. And they're just cackling and laughing and swinging up and down on the church bell.
All right. I'll take the one on the left. You take the one on the right.
Wait. Let's grab our friends so we all get the opportunity to surprise them.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
All right. Just gonna just 2 seconds, real quick. Just like make like pregnant pause. Intense eye contact with everyone and pull out my fucking arrow and notch it and like nod and fucking wait, is there light in this room? Is there any
There's
fire?
a window. There's a large window in the south wall.
Do the goblins
pump it up a little bit more?
Do the goblins look like traditional goblins, or
They
I
look
would like
just
to-
like fucking goblins. I mean, they look,
Okay.
yes, traditional
So-
goblins in every sense of the word.
All right.
Like,
I just wanted
they
to
look
make sure
like
there
that.
wasn't something we were missing, and they weren't like transformed town members or something. You know.
That's
Well,
a good,
I mean,
that's a
they,
good pull.
for all you know, they could be, but they look just like regular goblins.
Oh, aren't they adorable? Goblins are my favorite.
Okay, but Seth, there's
They're
no
so cute.
fire. There's no like sconces, torches. There's no fire.
Nope, there's just a window in the south wall that lights up the room. It's
Okay.
stained glass, but it's perfectly enough to illuminate the room.
That's fine. Okay.
Yes, you are not burning down the Temple of Lathander.
Yeah, that probably shocked the ass of at least one party member. All right. Do we need to roll initiative, or can we just like
You all get a surprise attack. So if you would like to
Okay.
go in the room and slaughter some goblins, you get a surprise attack.
Yes. Does anybody object if I shoot some fucking arrows at these goblin
Have at it.
fuckers? All
I think
fucking
everybody's so
back.
irritated
Just
from
wanted
the
to
ringing
stop
bell.
making the noise.
They're
Yeah, go for
desecrating
it.
this
I'm
temple.
very annoyed by them.
I agree.
Yeah, they're awful. That's a 14.
Wait, but
This
maybe
is an
we should
abomination.
try to ask them what the hell is with the rocks.
Does anybody speak goblin?
Probably not.
Hold
I don't
on.
know. You made my character. Do I speak
I
goblin?
don't.
Do
Does
they
anybody
speak
speak goblin?
I'm sorry. I already shot these fools. Does
Well,
14
it's too late now.
does
Too late
14
now.
work for rubber class?
Hold on, let me get back over to the...
I do speak goblin.
All
Oh,
right, well, there
fuck.
you go.
Well,
Okay,
You-
wait, before she shoots them, I want to say something. I want to try to get them to like stop and not kill them. if
So,
we
all
can.
right, tell me what you're going to say.
Bad goblin, stop that right now.
So, here's what happens. An arrow is loosed and is flying through the air as you scream, bad goblin, stop. Unfortunately, it is now initiative time.
wait. Did it hit? Is
It's
14
it's
hit?
well, a 14.
What's that
I'm
armor
sure
class?
it will.
No, 14 glances off the shoulder of one of them. But actually, that would probably be advantage because you are attacking from stealth.
Oh, okay.
Give me a second.
Can I...
Yep, give me a
Alright,
second roll.
alright.
Plus, my sound would freeze them in place because they'd be like,
Ah.
"What?" for a second, and so they would be.
Would you like to roll
disadvantage.
one of those ridiculous amounts of inspiration you have?
I have one left, and I feel like
I
You
think
have
somebody
time
else
for
gave.
this one.
No, didn't somebody give you yet another one?
I'm pretty sure we've got.
That was to Senzin.
Oh, all right. Well, up to you.
yeah. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'm gonna talk to the princess and be like, why don't you tell them that that's a warning shot. Those are warning shots. My next one,
Smart,
I shoot.
yeah.
All right. I need to know where everyone is because it looks like Piranha is way far outside the temple when I am sure Piranha is actually like right here.
I haven't
was
actually moved
In
myself.
the middle of the room.
No, it all looks really.
I don't know how to make me smaller, but I'm like,
That's okay. I gotcha.
yeah. I'm like I am positioned such that I could like tuck and roll out the door frame.
Okay.
Or like maybe even just like shooting, like leaning in through the doorway, like so I could
I'll say you've got half cover.
Yeah.
You're behind the door. Sure.
Precise.
All right. Did. Oh God. Who gets the critical fumble and crit hit? Oh, Jesus. You guys hate me. Stream hates me.
Oh.
Inspiration. Everybody else gets another inspiration.
Thank you.
I'm assuming I get the fumble.
I've never played on a Twitch stream like this. This is so cool. It's fun. Right? This is
So much fun.
Be nice to us.
Yeah.
They like you, apparently. Look at that.
They mostly like Ella. And Eric, probably.
They like Eric the most, apparently.
Eric's really the star of the show.
Eric, yeah, he is. He is. He's the unsung hero.
The unsung
Oh,
hero.
Lord. All right, let me start this.
So I say, that was a warning. Please don't make us injure you further.
Everybody roll initiative. Did you do that already?
I
No.
did.
Not at all.
Delphine did. Delphine got a 13.
I did.
No, I haven't done it yet.
My rolls are such dog shit tonight.
How do I have amazing initiative? Like, what?
Alright, I've got 17.
I got a 21.
Yep. And Piranha got a 10. And
Yay!
what? Did I miss something?
You got the fumble.
11. Got it. And what did Senzin get? Senzin got a 12. Got it. All right. I'm going to auto roll for the monsters and then start. Menredin is first.
Yeah, so we're not fighting the goblins. So she's a little like confused because we just kind of changed
Something's
tactics
wrong here.
in the middle. So she's like holding up her finger guns like, okay. And so she's gonna hold her attack action for the moment somebody else makes an attack action.
All right.
Because
who
she
is
does
next?
not speak goblin.
Shazara is next.
Huh.
Thanks for
Trying
the
to think
follow.
of what I want to do. I'm looking at oh my gosh, I'm forgetting the names too. BJ, what's your character? Delphine. I'm looking at Delphine, just trying to figure out if she
It's
can
time
get
to
them
her.
to say something.
So why don't you hold your action too, and we'll tell you what that
yeah.
means if you need to.
Hold your action until after something occurs.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not doing anything yet.
All right. Goblin 1. Stream is assholes. Goblin 1 shoots an arrow at Piranha and critically fumbles.
Fuck yeah.
Delphine is.
what are you trying to do over there, Butterfingers? Like I didn't just fucking miss them twice, but that was intentional. Those are warning shots.
That's right. It's warning shot.
All right, Delphine is up.
All right. So, well, that was very uncalled for, and then I attack them.
What are you doing? Are you going to step into the room, or are you going to?
Oh, I thought I already had. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Piranha
suppose I
is
could
sort of
really just
behind the
kinda-
door, so she's got it cracked, and she's looking at them, and they shot an arrow at her.
I can just chuck a dagger in there.
Okay.
That way, you know, because there's probably not enough room. It's such a small room. There's not going to be enough room for everybody to fight. So then we can like push the big dude in there after.
There would indeed be enough room for Senzin to step into the north portion of that room.
I want to re-roll my die.
Okay. What did you get?
A 1.
use the inspiration you just got. You still have one more.
All right, I got a 19 that time. That's way better.
That hits. You hit the wow, yes, you do indeed hit the goblin with what? With the you threw in a dagger?
Yeah.
Roll damage.
And I'm not in a position to get sneak attack damage because I'm not stealthy right now, right?
Nope. And it is
Oh.
5.
Oh, wow.
It looks kind of hurt.
Yeah.
It's pretty hurt actually. All right. Next is Senzin.
Okay, he's going to slide past.
You can move through friendlies. I'm gonna just do that.
This lithe elven lovely, and like just try to smash this abomination of a goblin that's gleefully ringing this holy bell.
They've stopped ringing the bell to kill you.
Well, they done pissed me off.
We've accomplished something.
We're still hearing it because it went on for so long.
Okay, let's see. Oh. Can I use inspiration or something?
You may. You have 2 more. You have extras. Oh wait, actually, did somebody just give you a crit?
Now.
Like every time we use our inspiration, we just thank the chat room. Like, thank you all so much.
Exactly.
Thank you, chat room. More, please, more. Okay.
We need
Yay! Another freaking low but better roll. 13?
13 is a miss. You try to smite the goblin, and it nimbly dodges out of the way.
Little effer.
Oh yeah, and since people attack, that triggers my held action.
Okay, what are you doing? Is our friend Eric coming to visit?
No. It's blasty fingers. This is definitely goblins do not rate Eric.
Just a goblin.
I'm sorry, did you say blasty fingers?
Blasty fingers.
Y'all, like, I'm trying. I'm fucking trying for you.
All right, so I would assume that Menridin's got to move up by the door there.
Yeah. Oh, I keep trying to move on the Twitch screen.
All right, and you're going to try to attack it with Eldritch Blasty, yes?
Yeah. Like finger guns. Pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew.
Roll the hit.
I did. I got a 24.
All right, roll. Are you hitting the first one that looks sort of pretty hurt, or the second one?
I'll go for the second one because I can hit that one.
Okay.
And then I got 10 damage.
Explain to me how this goblin explodes when you hit it with the...
So, have you ever put a marshmallow in a microwave?
Yeah. Did you just put a goblin in a microwave?
Awesome.
Senzin, you're going to be picking goblin out of your armor for days.
I have conveniently hid behind the door so that it doesn't get on my fine clothing.
All right. That goblin is gonzo. Piranha, you are up after your you had your first sneak action, and now it is you in regular combat.
All right. When I did that initial, I don't know, perception check or whatever, am I confident that this particular room is empty?
Which one? The one you're in, or the one that the goblins are in?
The one.
You're pretty sure there's nothing in this room. You're all pretty sure there's nothing here.
Okay, then what I would like to do is I want to. Okay, so the blue things are windows. So they're just windows. There are no exits from this room except the one we just came through, or I've been leading through.
Correct.
Okay, and this is where the bell lives, or the bell is in the bell tower.
So the two goblins on the western side, on the left hand side of the goblins there, those little dots and the little dot in the middle, that's a big rope that leads up to the bell tower, and they're just pulling it.
Okay.
Well, they're trying to kill you right now, but they're not pulling the bell tower rope anymore.
Oh, I thought they were. Is there still an extant goblin? I thought they were both dead.
There's one more left.
Oh, yeah, I want to shoot that fucking fool. Jesus.
If you hit him, he dies. I'll tell you straight up. So.
Let's see.
Yep, you hit. Explain to me how your arrow slays this goblin.
It goes through. He's already pretty damaged, right?
Yeah. Yep. He's hissing at you.
The wrist that is pulling that fucking bell, and like just slices that stupid fucking hand off.
So he goes.
At which point, yeah.
Go ahead. I was gonna say the goblin goes flying back into the wall, and you've pinned his hand and the rope to the wall.
Okay. I am going to walk immediately over and continue pulling that fucking bell. And real quick, y'all, I know it sucks. I don't like it either. It's pain in the dick. But these goblins aren't here for funsies. This is for a reason, and like I'm not sure what might come if this bell stops. So I am gonna stop doing that motion on camera. Imagine in your head that it was not. Anyway, like I just don't want to take the fucking risk at this moment that this bell stops ringing and we accidentally summon something we're not ready for. So is there anything we can do to keep this bell ringing? I know we all hate it, but just the fucking case. Anyone have any ideas?
Is there any way
I would like all of you to give me an insight check.
Okay.
Because I hate watching players do things that are just going to take them down a path that's nowhere
19.
for like 10 minutes.
Thank you. 19.
Menridin thinks you should keep ringing the bell forever.
Okay. At a 19, I'm feeling pretty good about not.
They're fucking goblins. They were literally just having fun because
They're
Pretty
sticking around.
shiny bell makes sound.
All right.
You're
Hey,
giving
y'all,
them more credit than they deserve. They are not that intelligent.
everything I just said, let's just shit can that and move right along. Someone mentioned going to the roof. I'm down for the
Well, they actually have some equipment, and
Oh, yeah.
Piranha hits on the great idea. We should loot them.
Yeah, let's see. What's on the menu tonight, little shithead?
So what is on the menu tonight? They have crappy leather armor and a shield and a short sword each, but you do actually manage to find 7 gold pieces between the two of them. Does anyone want to be the person?
Anybody take that clothing, as it's not redeemable.
Yeah, it's pretty rancid.
Wait, one of it is completely in shreds.
Yeah, with goo.
With
Yeah.
exploded in goblin.
So somebody picked through the intestines to find the gold pieces.
Well, I mean,
I used a stick.
I got to tell you, Piranha's forearms are probably going to be like perpetually covered in whatever blood of the day happens.
I was
So
gonna
like,
say, I'm probably fine with it. Like, I'm not too fussy. I'm not too precious.
I'm gonna go
about
skin that ward
it.
anyway.
there you
Is
go.
there any particular lore associated with the bell in this temple?
Give me a religion check, everybody. Anybody who wants to try.
I'm not even gonna try. Benedict knows nothing about surface religions.
16.
Seriously.
Can I make a history check instead, in case it's really relative to the history of the region in which
I
I
will
grew up in?
absolutely allow that. Yes, by all means.
Like that. I love that. I got a 16, which is more than Ella Darling would get.
So I got a 20.
So both Piranha and Dauphine realize that the bell is significant to Lathander in that it greets the dawn every morning. They ring it every morning to greet the dawn of a glorious new day, and that was just for you, Matt.
Okay, so they ring this bell. They ring this bell at dawn. And that's what's important to the people here. That's what they believe in. I mean, no accounting for taste, whatever. But like, what do you think the significance is if these dipshits back here, if these exploded dipshits have been continuously ringing it, like, I don't know, is that sending a signal to someone or something? Like, am I just fucking out of my own asshole right now? I don't know. You tell me. Do you think is there symbolism? Is there significance to that?
I think it's just the religion. It's just how the temple works, I think. Like, I just think that's how the temples in general to this particular god work.
Do you think that this particular god is connected in a genuine sense to this temple to the point where the symbolism of ringing that bell might be, I don't know. Seth, can I roll a check? I feel like it might be
the goblins are just screwing off.
Yeah. What do you want to? What are you checking for? You're just looking for some sort of significance. Give me an insight. Give me an insight check.
What's an insight? Oh, I don't know a goddamn thing. What's a bell?
What's a bell?
This is a bell, and there's God.
You don't believe. You don't think there are any traps. No, you don't believe. You don't believe that there. You don't believe that there's a connection.
All right, you know what? Fuck it. Nah, y'all wanna? I'm down for it. Just. Okay.
Oh my God! Are they all getting yet another? Really? Seriously?
Oh no, I think it's actually for the DM.
Yeah.
Ooh, I get inspiration.
Inspiration.
Wow.
But
oh, who gave that to me?
Do you feel inspired?
You. I love you. I love you.
Oh, that's awful nice of you. I mean,
all right.
Very
so
nice, very terrifying.
You've killed some goblins. You've stopped them from ringing the maddening bell, and you've gotten some gold. Does anyone want to be responsible for being accountant?
Oh, I can.
Accountant.
I've been writing stuff down.
Senzin, you are the man.
No, thank you.
All right.
Never expect me to write things down or remember them.
Whoa!
So 7 gold, right?
All right. There's a random trap encounter that's going to happen at some point in the next half hour.
Oh dear God!
Uh-oh.
Why? What did we do to you?
That's cool, I guess. I guess that's fucking cool. I guess. Bud. Thanks, I guess, bud. I guess.
All right. So your combat is over. You've gotten your gold. What are you going to do now? You still don't know what the hell happened here.
We need to search the other buildings for survivors.
Did we want to clear this one? Do we want to?
There's nothing left here in this building. It is.
I thought. Okay, I thought we had talked
empty.
about.
Yep.
So I would like to leave the building.
I'm going to take us back over to the square.
I have a mouse. I have a mouse right here.
Is there a library or anything else other than this temple in this town? Like somewhere where we could get some information?
There's like 8 or 9 other buildings. Yep.
So
Sorry, I made him
go
smaller for the building.
peek in
So
this building.
There's nothing of use to me here.
I'm gonna join you and stealth. Right? Wait, where are you at, babe?
I'm right in front of. Yeah, I'm this one here.
Yeah,
I'm
do
like,
you want to tag team stealth this shit again?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
all right. So
Okay.
you notice as you walk up to that building, there is a crash. There's a huge hole in the roof of that building, and you can see sort of through the wall inside that a boulder is sitting inside that building.
Awesome. I hope you got a better stealth than I did. What'd you get?
Let's see.
Let me figure out what building that is on the map.
I'm gonna look in a window again.
That's building
I did.
8.
I got a 9.
So this looks like, by the way, this looks like the Village Inn.
We try to be stealthy and trip over each other. We just end up with a nice hug and move on.
Yeah, you literally trip over like, something in front of the door, and you look up and you just see that there's a hole in the side of the building. And-
Oh damn! I was like, you say more audibly than intended. Like, oh damn! Look at that fucking hole in the roof. I guess, right? You see that shit? That's wild, man. Fuck.
Someone had an accident.
Menredin, as you step up to the that window on the west side of the building, you see that the entire northwest corner of the building has been shattered by a boulder.
Oh, cool. I definitely say screw the window and go over there and check out the hole in the building.
All right, I will tell you what you see. Let's see. I gotta look at the map. That would be 8. Oh, that's huge. All right, that would be 8C. Right. All right. ABC. Give me a perception check, Menredin.
Oh no. I am not good at those. That's a 13.
You managed to see the goblin before it sees you. This is the smashed-in northern part of a kitchen. Do you want to sneak in or do you want to sneak away?
Oh, my bad.
I want to sneak in.
All right, give me a stealth check.
Oh no.
And by the way, for the rest of the party, Menred just kind of disappeared around the north side of the building.
Do
we
the
notice?
question is,
Do we notice?
do I keep this for amusing purposes?
We sneak around the side of
do
the
I
building to
re-roll
join her.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna see what happens in her thing, and then you guys can take. We'll be probably entering combat again momentarily.
Because I just rolled a 5.
All right. You you are not familiar with these things that are called floors, and
And the floorboard creaks.
literally you step into the north side of the building, it goes and the goblin turns to you and goes ah, and throws a cleaver at you. Everybody roll for initiative, please.
Mm. 16.
Oh man.
I suck.
Hold on.
Seriously.
21 again.
Well,
Nice. Hold on, I gotta add them to the tracker. All right. What did Shazara get?
5.
5. What did Menredin get?
21.
Jesus. Piranha got a 16, and Dauphine got a 12, and Senzin got a 9. All right, I'm going to roll for the monsters and then start. Menredin is first, believe it or not. I'm gonna hold on for a second. Let me see if you get hit by that drunk. It falls over itself and it has disadvantage on the next attack because it rolled a natural fumble.
Fuck yeah.
It rolled a 1, so the cleaver goes wild and flies off into the wilds. Menredin is up.
Woo! Is he on the map? Can I see him?
Let me just actually put him right up on the map. Let's make that easy. Let's say this goblin looks like... Sure, that one. There we go. He's a little big. He's not a goblin. There he is. There's a goblin. He's just hanging out, like, right there.
Oh, cool. Like, actually that close?
Yeah, I mean, you were trying to sneak into the kitchen. The kitchen's only, like, 5 by 5 in the corner there. Actually, it's probably a little bigger, but...
Okay, then, I want to do...
BJ, wake up.
Sorry, what?
I'm just giving her shit.
I'm here. Well, you know, I was just trying to prevent myself from drawing on your map. So
There's a reason we're only doing a 3-hour game instead of a 4-hour game. Yes.
I'm just gonna, like...
ADD for the win.
Yep.
Blast him from short distance.
You got it.
Oh. Okay, that's a 13.
That would be a miss. Would you like to use one of those shiny inspiration points that you've got?
I would, because I have 2 now. That's a 16.
That hits.
Woo! For 3. That's
all right.
6.
He goes, ah! Ah! And he's a little bit hurt. And then it is Piranha's turn. The rest of the party, by the way, hears like the sound of like something flinging through the air and a goblin going, rah! That's what you hear. Coming from the north side of the building.
So as a ranger, I assume I can sort of like detect the exact like location, like I can triangulate. I suppose.
As just, an intelligent being who's heard a scream come from a certain area.
Yeah, I'm just gonna rush to the area of the noise.
Okay, can I don't know the blueprints of this home. Can I just like, I know I can move 6 squares before I take an action. Can I just like go straight like...
Yes, you can move 6 before you take an action. That's correct. I'm sorry.
Can I just like dash through the building?
Well, you don't know what the building looks like. If you'd like to open the door, that's probably your action, and then you have moving after that.
Oh, I thought we already opened the door and peered in.
You were looking through a hole in the wall, but the doorway might actually lead to a hallway.
All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I feel like I can get into ranged weapon distance. Do you agree?
I think if you want to get right there next to Menredin and fire an arrow, that's perfectly fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna shoot my fucking longbow. Let's see how we do. Money. 17.
Thwack. Tell me how much damage you roll, because it could go either way.
Aw, that's a 6.
How do you kill the goblin?
I fucking pull my fucking bow out. I shoot it, and I'm like, you're a fuck. Shut up!
Shut up! Die!
Just die!
All right. It you sort of impale it with an arrow, and it dies. It goes.
That could have been better. You could have done better. You're better than that. I take 1 psychic damage.
We are out of combat right now. Excellent. What is everyone else doing? Go ahead and move yourself if y'all want to move around to where Menredin is.
I want to go into the building and search.
Yeah,
Wait,
I want to...
Are you going in through the front door, or are you going in
I might as well just go in through this hole that's conveniently here.
All right, you go in through the convenient hole in the wall.
Go in through the front door.
All right. This room is strewn with wreckage. There's basically something punched its way through the roof and landed here, destroying a dining table, a pair of long benches, The remains of a bed and a wardrobe, probably from the chamber above, are on the floor in here.
Oof.
There are 2 smaller round tables and chairs that remain intact, and resting upon the top of each table is an unlit oil lamp.
Oh.
Give me a perception check, everyone who's in the room.
We're at the Nightstone Inn on the first floor, is that correct?
That is correct, but go ahead and just stay on the main map here in the thing.
Okay. What role did you ask us for?
A perception check.
So I have a question because I wanted to go in through the door, so I'm not where everybody else is, but
Well, I assume that's where Delphine was going.
Yes. Which side of the building is actually the door, so I can put myself
exactly
there?
where your character's standing.
Right there or right here?
Right where your character's standing right now, south of the building.
Okay. Oh, that's now east of the building.
How did I get so small?
I made you small to fit on the other map. Go ahead and just
okay.
Zoom in a little bit.
I critted my my perception check, so like I fucking see I see all like the nature of the world is available to me.
It is a very large common room, and in that common room is what I described to you. But behind one of the collapsed part of the collapsed wall and a bench looks like a dead goblin.
All right. Hey, I'd like to draw everybody's attention to the dead goblin over here. And how freshly dead is it? Is it like decrepit? Is it fresh?
No, it is freshly dead. And here, I will draw where it is. It is sort of...
Is it the one we just killed?
No, it's right here. In that little circle I'm drawing on the map. It's right over there in the common room.
Okay, yeah. Okay, well, first I'm gonna... Is it looted?
There are 2 exits to the room. There are the doors in the north and the south, and there are stairs leading up.
Okay. Having gained this insight, I'm going to turn to the party and again, very melodramatically be like, real quick, can I just like real quick see, has it already been looted or has it been left behind?
Move yourself over by it.
Oh, looking at everything. There it is. I'm gonna feel up this corpse.
It actually doesn't look like anything's. It's actually still slightly warm.
Yeah. It's still warm, but has whatever killed it? Did
and
it
has
to loot
no? It actually has 3 gold pieces on it.
Okay.
No injuries.
I mean, like, can we see?
There's a crossbow bolt sticking out of its chest.
Can I use it on my longbow?
I would like to inspect the crossbow bolt to see if it's like finely made or if it's like goblin made or I'm trying to determine, did the goblins kill each other or is someone else?
Are you pulling it out?
Yeah.
All right, you pull it out and you take a look at it. I would like you, Delphine, to give me a history check.
Okay. I think I got a 15.
That's exactly enough.
Woohoo!
You realize the make, and it actually has a little bit of poison on the tip.
Oh.
Your family has come in contact with this before. These bolts are used by the Zentarum. The Zentarum, if anybody doesn't know, here, let me read who the Zentarum are to y'all. So they're basically the mafia in Faerun.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And the Zentarum use crossbow bolts like these, and they issued them to their spies and assassins.
Well.
Let me read you. I'll tell you exactly. The Zentarum, also known as the Black Network, is an unscrupulous shadow network that seeks to expand its influence and power base throughout the world. Its members crave wealth and personal power though the public face of the organization appears much more benign. They offer the best mercenaries money can buy. They have spies and operatives in almost every city throughout the world. You can be sure that there's Zentarum operatives in every major city.
Right. So I'm gonna start looking around very carefully everywhere we go. Like, is there? Oh, I keep drawing on the map.
Do you share that with the group? Because I'm not sure if my character would know that.
Yeah.
Or...
So I'll be like, so Yeah, so this is some kind of Zent assassin going on here. I think we should be very on guard from this point forward because there's more here than just goblins.
Good to know. The arrow that has poison on it, can I keep that? Like, is there enough poison on the arrow where I could store that? And if I do, can I use it on my longbow?
No. It's
No?
it's trace amounts, and it's more along the lines of Dauphine knows that it's the type of thing they used, and she can tell by the scent that
Got
it's
it.
probably poisoned.
Okay.
Yeah, I just jab it back in the goblin. This.
Ow. Sorry. Anyway.
What do y'all think? Seth, you said there's stairs going up, and then
There are stairs going up, and there are a north and south exit. Shazara is standing by the south entrance and exit, and yeah.
What y'all feeling? Do you want to? I mean, do you have a choice? What do y'all want to do? I'm down to stealth up with Dauphine. If you want to join me, we can
sure
get the plan upstairs. But I want to know what did the rest of y'all feel right now?
I will stand guard down here.
Fair.
I mean, I would love to go upstairs. And then as Menrin is saying this, she is also breaking off the fletching of the arrow and shoving it in her pocket as a trinket for later.
So I would kind of like to go over here and, listen at this door, I think.
Which door?
This one. No, is that the second floor? Oh, we're on the ground floor.
You're on the ground floor, but if you want to be on the second floor, there's four rooms on the north floor. Just tell me A, B, C, or D.
Oh, should I go over to the other map now?
No need. It's all gonna be roleplay.
Okay.
All right.
We should probably see what's upstairs, but do we want to split up or?
I can poke around downstairs while y'all go upstairs.
So there's only one ingress to the upstairs. Is that correct?
Correct.
Right.
Unless, those four windows you see around the outside of the building, those are on the second floor. So you could, someone could probably jump out them if they wanted to, or whatever.
Okay.
So I'm saying I'm going to go upstairs and just listen intently for any sounds coming from these 3.5 rooms.
All right, give me a perception check. Investigation, actually. I want investigation here.
Can I interject briefly?
Sure.
Fair night. Some shit may go down. Would you be willing to perhaps choose a side and be ready in case someone comes out a window as we explore upstairs? Since you're kind of committed to the ground floor already?
I am. I will watch the windows.
You're great. You're a great one. Loving it. All right. Thank you. Just wanted to get some on the ground action.
I see how that relationship is playing out already. It's hilarious. All right. Dauphine, you were listening upstairs?
Yes, I'm listening upstairs. I got a 15 for investigation, it looks like.
All right. You hear dead silence. Not even the ringing of a bell.
Oh, thank goodness. Praise be to, what was it, Lathander? Yeah.
Yes.
For his silence.
There are 4 doors. At the top of the stairs, it's a landing, and there are four doors, one east, one west, and then a little bit more south, one east, one west.
Yeah, I'm going to take the up one.
The up one?
I think that's
All right.
D.
There we go. All right. Are you opening the door?
Yeah, very carefully.
All right. Sorry, did you say east or west?
What?
There's
8D. I don't east or west.
Okay. All right.
Is that up west? I don't think.
Yes, let's say up west. All right. This is an empty bedroom. It looks like it has 2 beds, a wardrobe, a desk, and a matching chair. There's an oil lamp in the corner, and another rests on a small table tucked between the 2 beds. There's a bearskin rug on the floor.
Ooh.
Looks old and threadbare, but...
Oh, well, that's not as much fun. I'm gonna take the oil lamp.
Okay, add it to your inventory. What next?
I'm gonna go across to one of the other rooms if no one else is doing anything.
I want to stealth. Up. Well, I feel like if she's already gone up the stairs and like it's fine, so I'm gonna go up the stairs and then let me find the map of the second floor. I basically whatever room she's not covering, I want to cover.
Like enter and look at, or just make sure nobody comes out of?
Stealth, peek inside, and just like I want to stealth. Check
All right,
them
let me
out.
do. Let me open the door for Dauphine, and then you can do 8 E or F.
Deal.
All right. So, Dauphine opens the northwest door, and in the northwest room, most of this room was destroyed when the boulder came crashing through the ceiling and into the kitchen below. However, there is hanging on the east wall a tapestry depicting a mountain landscape, and tucked under the window is a locked wooden chest.
Aha! I will attempt to pick the lock.
Are you walking across the mostly destroyed floor?
I'm going to do an assessment of the mostly destroyed floor and try to see where the best place to step is first and look for
Give
traps.
me a
and all
dex
that.
check to get to the chest.
Okay. I have to find that place on my sheet again. Well, I was trying to add the lamp.
Ah.
I was just doing what I was told.
Aww.
15. That seems to be the only number I can roll.
Would you like to re-roll that with inspiration?
I would. It's funny how well you know. It's slightly better.
What'd you get?
I think I got an 18. Yeah, 18.
All right. That will do it. You managed to sort of get yourself across this creaky wooden floor. From below, all the other characters hear wood is snapping and cracking, and you look up half expecting to see Dauphine tumble through the ceiling.
Like, don't worry, I got it. It's fine. It's fine.
She makes it over to the chest.
I would like to open the chest. Well, I would like to check the chest for any potential traps. And...
Give me actually just give me a dex check.
All right.
You have lockpicks, don't you?
I do.
You have thieves' tools. Yeah, there you go.
So I get a 15 on my dex check.
You're gonna be fine. You managed to stay stable on your feet while trying to pick this lock. Go ahead and roll with the thieves' tools to pick the lock.
Trying to find them.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to do that. I never play thieves myself either, so let's.
If I remember, there should be.
I know.
The left-hand side near the bottom, there should be like a proficiency.
Oh yeah,
tools.
where it says thieves' tools.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Yeah, but there's no check there really.
But there's no check there. It's just the.
It should just be like a click on the tool.
No.
That's okay. I'll go into your character real quick. Hold tight.
Maybe it's under equipment. I remember somebody in my other party.
Yeah, I am not the rogue person. All right, there we go. Thieves' tools. Yeah, no, I think honestly.
Well, I mean, I can find them, but there's nowhere to click on them.
I think it actually it allows you to do.
That.
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Maybe it just figures it in.
Yep. Well, it allows you. You're not going to be able to pick it unless you have thieves' tools. So.
Right. Well, and if you have nicer ones,
Yep.
nicer ones give you bonuses and stuff. But
I think you're just fine there. You
I think
managed
I'll
to
be okay.
click open the chest.
22. Woohoo! What do I find?
Inside the chest is there's a actual suit of chainmail.
Ooh.
I'm just gonna drop that down the floor because there's no way I'm carrying that.
So for the folks standing below,
Sure, there's somebody who can wear it. Look out below.
a suit of chainmail just sort of drops through the ceiling. And then also in there is a helm and a leather bag. The helm is a plate mail helm.
Okay, I just dropped it through the floor. I got maybe the team can use this. Like, look out below.
And in the bag are 45 gold pieces, 2 rubies, and what looks like a stoppered bottle.
Nice. Woohoo! Loot drop.
Exactly. Loot drop. D20 plus Dex mod proficiency. Thanks, Fort Worth Bell. So yeah, that's that room. Okay. Piranha, you were going into the southwest room?
Yeah, I'm gonna pop right into. Oh, good. I'm not in Twitch. Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, so I'm going to once again stealthily lean into this room and do a quick check. Just do a quick scan, see what I can see. What should I roll?
All right.
Investigation.
So this is there was another rock that punched through the ceiling here and went down into the main floor below, as you can see in the southwest or southeast?
Southwest.
All right, sorry, different room.
Yes, it was.
It appears to be an empty room with 2 beds and a little small table between them, and an oil lamp on the small table.
Can I roll perception to see if like anything stands out?
You may.
See what's what. Wait.
Actually, give me an investigation. Actually.
Investigation. Oh, yeah, let's do investigation. That's convenient. 18.
There doesn't appear to be anything out of the ordinary about this room.
Okay, so either it's clear or it's like
innocent room.
Super fucked. Okay, is there anything like on my investigation roll? Did I see anything worth, snagging?
It looks like it just looks like an empty village inn room that would be rented out to anyone coming through town who needed a room.
Okay. Well, I'll let if someone else wants to take a turn and make a move, then I'll let them do that. But if not, then I'll check out the next room. But if anyone else is feeling spicy.
Anyone want to check out? Go ahead and open 8F. That would be the southeast room.
All right, then I shall do the same and stealthily inspect. Should I roll an investigation?
I think you should.
And I shall. Well, that's a 7, so...
You believe the room is empty. So it is, look, a rock punched through the hole of this one too, and tore away most of the floor before coming to rest in the room below, as we discussed earlier. It destroyed the beds and wardrobe, but there is a desk and a chair tucked under the window in the northeast corner of the room. And, yeah.
All right, well, my ranger skills tell me that rock went boom. I would like to... am I able to sense, or is there something I could roll to, like, just for, like, to sense the safety of, like, entering this room, like, the structural integrity, so that I can go and, like...
You're better at the outside, not the inside.
All right, well, I guess I'm going to tiptoe over and see if I can open up that desk.
All right, give me an investigation roll.
Oh, another fucking 7. Excellent. A+.
Do you want to spend an inspiration point?
Am
I love that as a
die?
DM, I love that I get to, like, say that, because there might be something here.
Apparently I fucking do. Yeah, apparently I do. Wait, so I just roll it again. Sorry.
Yeah, just roll again.
Well, that's not great either. Okay, that's like barely
Better than a
fucking
7.
average. Yeah.
What'd you get?
All right. I got a 10.
10? No. All right. You go on over to the desk, and the desk appears to be empty.
Then I exit the room. Ideally.
All right. You exit the room.
Oh my lord. Okay. Well, that could have been worse.
So I go to the next room that I haven't been in. So
Sure.
the room she was just in.
Yep.
I would like to search the room.
Give me an investigation.
I'm gonna get a whole worse than she did. I did too. Why investigation? Why can't it be perception? I got
Would
an
you
8
like?
total.
Would you like to spend an inspiration?
I don't know.
Oh wait, hold on. Would you like to spend an inspiration point and roll with advantage on your next roll, thanks to Fort Worth Bell?
Oh, that's real nice.
Thanks. Yay! Okay.
So
that
right
is-
click on the roll and it'll give you advantage or
Oh,
disadvantage.
right. That's right. You told us that last time. I am ashamed that I did not remember that. Okay. That's a little better. So I think I got a 19. Yes.
There
19.
is someone hiding behind the bed in the corner.
Le gasp!
Are you letting on that you see them?
No. What does that someone look like?
You can't tell. It's just, you see a rustle and like a little bit of breathing, but you don't know if it's male, female, human, what.
Okay, I'm going to leave the room as if I saw nothing. And then I'm going to very quietly approach the ranger and whisper that there's someone in the room so that I have backup so that we can go back in there.
I pre-notch an arrow. I follow her back in.
So I go back into the room and I say, "You there? Show yourself.
All right.
We mean no harm to those who mean no harm to us."
All right, let me find my friend Kala.
I nod like, yeah. What the fuck she said. I agree real hard.
All right, there is a woman that steps out from behind the bed, and she says, "Please, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me." She looks to be a human, and she's about maybe a nondescript age, somewhere in her mid to late 20s, early 30s, dressed in what looked to be monk's robes.
Well, girl, like what she just said.
And by the way, not cleric monk, like wah monk.
Oh.
So
Like,
which room is this happening in?
The southeast top room, where the hole is on the map.
Okay.
But don't worry about being there. This is all roleplay for now.
All right.
So like, I mean, she just said it though. Like if you don't mean us harm, you're fine. Like you don't have to worry. Like unless are you trying to hurt us? Like,
She says,
like,
no, don't hurt me. Just keep me safe from the goblins.
I mean, we will, but she just laid out the logic.
Well,
Do
she
you
doesn't
live
know
here
if
in
you're.
this sad village?
No, I'm actually just on my way through, and the giants attacked.
Oh, that's what happened here. There's goblins all over the place, but not a giant to be seen. How did so many rocks get flung up about this place?
It was terrible. They flew over in their flying castle and started dropping rocks on the entire town, and then they came down and they stole the Nightstone.
What's the Nightstone?
What the fuck is the Nightstone?
Give me a history or history. Give me a history check. And actually, I'm going to let Piranha and Delphine roll with advantage because they grew up in the area.
I'm just going to roll that again then. Yay!
Or okay, well I got a 12.
You remember Piranha remembers hearing something about it, but it just,
I got a 17.
So Delphine actually remembers that hole in the village square used to be a it was a jet black stone. It radiated magic, but no one could ever figure out what it was. And it was about 15 feet tall and extended down into the earth, who knows how far. And it's gone.
I know how far.
Yeah, you know how far.
Somebody in chat says everybody must get stoned. I just had to pause for that.
Wah, monk. Thank you. All right, so yeah, now she says the giants showed up in their flying castle, stole the Nightstone after attacking the town, and left.
Wait, so when you say flying castle, do you mean like are you being poetic?
She
is
is not
this
being
poetry?
poetic. She is being utterly straight with you. She is saying that there was a castle that flew over the town that giants came out of, stole the Nightstone, and then flew away in their castle.
Okay, accept what you're saying, but how did it fly? Did it have wings? Was it flying on a cloud, like out of like Mario Brothers?
It looked like it was flying on a cloud. She
I don't
explains
think
and
we
describes
know
it.
what Mario Brothers is.
Well, no, the great Mario Brothers of Faerun.
Yeah,
Like, challenge. I mean, I'm sorry. I thought this was
You killed me, great Mario Brothers of Fate. Yeah.
You know.
Oh, that's so sad. Who is King Bashman? I don't. I apparently know this person.
Bash plays in our game, and he runs another game on the channel. So.
Ah.
All right. That said, she is explaining to you what happened in town. Do you have any other questions for her? She says, I was simply passing through, and the giant attack happened.
Did you get any sense either from the giants or from the townsfolk as to what provoked the attack? Any history related to it? Where did the townspeople go? Where did the giants go? Do you have even just a direction? Like they went.
I don't know. I don't know. I hid when it happened. It only happened 2 days ago, and I've been trying to get out of town, but there's been so many goblins. I've been stuck here.
Do you speak goblin?
Stick
No.
Stick with us. Stick with us, and we'll keep you safe so that we can escort you out of town once we've cleared everything out.
I'm saying at this point, everybody else has made their way upstairs because they heard conversation. So if anybody wants to add anything or converse,
I'm sure the paladin will vow to keep you safe.
And now that you're all upstairs, though, I would like everyone to make an insight check.
Lord Almighty.
God.
Oh,
18.
13.
19.
All right, she's being relatively honest with you. She's hiding something, but she's not lying straight out to you.
I mean, I'm already suspicious that somebody who looks like a fighty person
Why
is
are they
hiding from.
Yeah, this was kind of my
monk-
question.
from-
Why is the
from,
monk
like,
hiding
goblins.
instead of?
Oh, well, look at me. I'm just one person. I don't even have any armor.
You're a monk.
You're a monk. Monks don't wear armor.
Everybody give me a perception check.
Did you steal
You
some
stole some
monk's
monk's
clothing?
clothes.
18.
A fucking 11. Jesus. I just don't see a goddamn thing.
What's the
10.
highest roll?
I noticed
10?
nothing. I'm checking out my
18.
fingernails, see if there's
18?
I
any.
did 17, but I think someone had an 18.
All right. The 17 and 18. You see a bulky object under her robes that could potentially be a crossbow.
Oh. I definitely want to how bad would it be if I was just like, what's that? Like,
Oh, and you know what? I have just looked at the clock. I think that is time for tonight. That's game.
Oh no! We don't get to find out if it's the assassin.
Oh no!
So that is our first session of Storm King's Thunder. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you guys for playing. I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be a blast. It's been a really good time tonight. Anybody want to add anything? Oh, I have to read the all the other shows that are going on in the channel because Duff will kill me if I don't. So let's see. We've got Monday, Dragon of Icespire Peak with DM Sammy. That's exclusively on... Oh my god, it's making me... Never mind, I'm not going to log into CS Suite right now. Dragon of Icespire Peak with DM Sammy, only on YouTube. Also us, we're live. It's Tuesday night, Waterdeep Dragon of the Mad Mage with DM Duff at 7:30 p.m. This is all Central, by the way. Wednesday, return of Tales of the Sanguine Isles with DM Mech 45. That's May 12th, so that started last week, I believe, at 8 p.m. Thursday is Tales from Yawning Portal with DM King Bashman. That's Bash. Starts at 8. And Friday is Tomb of Annihilation with DM Mandy at 8. That's the game that Cave Girl and I are playing in. Saturday is Rise Up Against the Slave Lords with DM Duff. That is the other all-female cast at 9. Sunday is nothing right now. So that is it right now.
It's the day of rest.
It is. It is all hail to the glory of Lathander Day.
Lathander.
All right. So if anyone wants to add anything you want to promo or anything? I'll say no. And
I'm gonna
Thanks
do it.
for
I'm gonna do it.
Go
Ella
ahead.
Darling on
Yep.
all of the platforms, including OnlyFans.
all the platforms.
Including OnlyFans. Just saying. Just
So-
fucking saying.
There's a Coven MTG OnlyFans too.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah, hit me up, ELA Darling on OnlyFans.
Oh, and by
I'll
the
check you
way,
out, baby.
I failed to mention, you're all level 2.
Oh.
Yeah, so we'll take care of that, and for the next game, everybody's gonna be level 2. All right, that is it, and we're gonna be off in 5, 4, 3, 2. Good night, everybody,
Good night.
Good night.
and we're off.